Damn.
Joe?
Fucking arms are massive, you two. I need to put these away. I'm gonna sit like this.
Gentlemen and the ladies.
Oh,
Welcome back to another episode of Roil Talk Podcast where we smoke Lipton.
motherfucking live.
Live.
You're never in the shot when we say that, so it's nice to have you in the shot. with
Hey,
us.
I
Well,
said,
welcome to this side of the table. If
So-
this is your first time tuning in, please allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Joe.
Adam,
Jake.
the snake.
And we got
Uncle
big
Jay.
man.
Was that you,
Jorge.
Habibi?
What?
Somebody's phone went off. It's all good.
Hey.
I just fuck silent.
Okay.
Jorge, Dick Jorge behind the keys over there on the keyboard. We're in the band, maybe Jorge and the...
Jorge, your ball's empty or full right now?
Oh, talk to us.
Talk to us, Goose.
Give us a fucked update.
You heard me. Stop that. Are your balls full or empty?
It's Thursday, dude. They're full by now.
Oh, they're refilled?
Ladies, please stay out of Jorge's DMs.
He's got one, so leave him alone, ladies.
Yeah, Jorge's just getting...
This is different than last
Coochie
time.
down.
Yeah.
Coochie down.
I find it real fucking funny that you two are on the bandwagon now. The first time I said it. you
Hey,
just
hold
gave me
on.
a
I
bunch
just
of
I
shit.
was trying to give credit. I said we changed our role. He's
You showed us the light and we're responding.
I should've-
Fuck,
Shut the
dude.
fuck. I just show you guys.
he's a weekend daddy right now.
Hashtag single mom.
For any of you guys-
Shout out to you know who.
For any of you guys following us, you guys might have seen our recent viral, semi-viral video where
Moon clip?
I got shit on.
No, I'm sticking up for you. I'm tired of that
120
shit.
something, 40. What is it? Like 100 something comments.
And just so you know, you guys are talking shit. I'm clapping back at you, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like that.
Did you hear the other guy today
No.
about the horse shit brains?
No,
They're
dude, I
not-
haven't looked at them.
This
Hey, go do the Rogan technique. Just don't read them. Don't read them.
no,
They're funny to read. It doesn't bother me that much.
Look up the
That-
Riz
whatever.
guy on fucking. That's why I watch instead of reading the comments.
Guys, we have a crazy episode for you today. It's about to get wild. The first
Can you
30
guys
minutes sitting in here was wild.
can you guys see Spider-Man? He's live now. He's in here.
Yeah, personal friend of
Gang, gang.
Royal Talk.
Yeah.
You're about to see Spider-Man live right now.
On Royal
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Just got done finger banging Mary Jane. Oh my god. You her pretty pink panties.
Which one?
All right. So how's this introduction gonna go? I'm not even prepared for this, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
Adam, why don't you introduce our guest today?
Shh. All right, guys.
this guy.
All right. Let me get ready mentally. Okay.
You guys all know who and what they are.
Yeah, we don't even need to say anything, but we got two of HD's local talent.
New York City as well.
First time wearing this suit for us, for the world.
For the
it's a
world.
premiere.
world. Exclusive
Um,
interview.
Yeah.
These guys are creators, fighters, Babibi, comedians. Like, I don't even need to give these guys an interview, but we got the one and only Davey the Don.
Yeah.
what's going on?
And Mr. Lira is in the house, baby.
AKA your local neighborhood Spider-Man.
Peter Parker, baby.
What's
Miles Morales.
Oh,
Ah, the
What?
21st.
You guys want to plug your IGs real quick?
Yeah, mine is at Davey the Don _ That's all platforms. You can find me on music, on Spotify, anything.
All
and then I do comedy. I'm gonna be at the Ice House next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, March
15.
March 15th, March 14th, actually Friday.
Oh,
Friday.
okay. Damn, I would have went.
What about you, mister?
My socials are Mr. Liracarrillo on all social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. And yeah.
Thank you.
Are
He's
you
on
gonna-
my
are
movie,
you gonna-
Spider-Man 1,
are you
2,
gonna give us-
4.
Far from home?
Yes.
Far-
You can also watch me there too as well.
I just want
to
to.
face reveal. Do you think today?
What did you say?
A
Gonna get
face
the face
reveal?
reveal today?
Oh,
Yeah, if you guys
okay.
want.
Oh,
I didn't know what
no,
he
no,
said.
fuck that.
No,
It's
no, no,
nobody's
no.
business but ours.
Yeah, for real.
No,
Depends on what he says.
We
to
want
me.
the.
Yeah, it depends.
You're like a lucha libre to me right now. You're,
Yes.
you're mystical.
And he's got the
Rey
do rag on people, so he's authentic
Fuck Rey
tonight.
Mysterio. We got Spidey in the house.
Hell yeah.
He would literally beat Rey Mysterio's ass.
I just want to thank you guys for coming out and giving us a chance. We kind of just
Oh, yeah.
reached out on a whim. That's me.
Mhm.
I just kind of reach out and try to see what's up, and you were super receptive, and I want to thank you for that.
Yo, fuck yeah, dude. I appreciate you guys for bringing us out, man. I think like I did see you guys like reacting to like our stuff because we've been working on like the dating show.
Dude, I fucking what's
Yeah.
no, hold on. What's the other one that we were talking about first?
It was his idea.
Victor
Bill's Got
Vic-
Talent.
bro.
Yeah.
The talent show.
Fuck yes, that
Yeah.
caught my eye, dude, and I couldn't tell if it was scripted, if it was real. Like it just hooked me instantly.
Shit was
And-
real as
And
fuck.
but
Yeah.
what the thing, dude, I swear, like when I, it just I don't even know. I seen how it worked and how like it happened and like the facial reactions. I'm like, what is this real? Is this not real?
Jorge? One of his video, that video real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the cripple that fell down fell
Yeah,
down.
Yeah,
dude,
all
I didn't.
that was real.
That's
That
why
was
I'm like,
What the hell, Spidey?
Yeah.
Where were you?
it's
I
like
was
I
there.
couldn't tell, but it
I
was.
watched him.
You guys hooked me right there. Good
Yeah,
job.
and then we had to carry him up and down the stairs because there was no elevator.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. And then he got up and started walking away.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'd have been crazy. No.
Imagine like you line sack of shit.
I was like, motherfucker.
We carried him all the way up. He's like, all right, thanks, guys. I'm going home. Just walked down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I just want to let everybody know this last tripod episode is one of my favorites personally. Like just so everybody.
He's speaking very highly of it. He loves
Dude,
it.
I even told Joe, I'm like, honestly, like I don't really listen to all our episodes, but I listened to this one, dude, and I was having a good time at work one day. Like the workers are coming up to me, I'm like, I'm busy.
Oh, yeah.
I had my earpods in, dude. I was listening to my own shit, all of us. I really liked it. Good job, boys.
You right-handed or left-handed?
Who?
You.
I'm ambidextrous.
Are you?
No, he's left-handed.
He's
What do you write with?
bisexual.
Really? You
He
go
goes
back and
both
forth?
ways.
Hey, a tooth to tooth and a mouth to mouth. Relax.
You're a lefty, fool.
No, I'm ambidextrous. I use both.
I swear you're dominant left.
No.
No, he beats it both
can
hands.
write- No.
So you don't have a stranger?
So you two-stroke it? You have two hands?
I mean, yeah, I could be like,
Yeah.
oh, look who showed up. Oh my god, hey.
Do you have a preference?
He just calls it aunt and uncle.
Do you ever do the reverse?
Aunt and uncle.
Yeah, no.
That's
Oh, yeah,
wild.
Tia and Theo.
Oh, and maybe it's maybe he does chicks with dicks and dudes
Guys
with
with
tits.
tits,
Yeah.
Hey, we all got a taste, right, Joe?
Hold on, let's see.
Anyways, why'd you ask that?
What do you mean? What did I ask? What?
No, he had. Wait,
No,
what were
what was
you-
it?
No,
Oh,
not
yeah,
this
go to
one.
the Victorville,
Not this one. Victim bill.
Victim bill, yeah.
Yeah, fuck this lame shit.
No, that shit's good too.
No, I was digging that one. That rotisserie chicken. Right
Yeah, we're
there.
going to talk
Oh
about
my
that
God,
too.
yeah.
Is it
I
on
think,
this
yeah,
page? Is it down more?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
down
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
It's
It's like keep-
there's one up top right, top right.
No, the left dude right there, where his face is close.
We got the next
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we
Shit,
go,
bro.
there we go.
You can't even tell.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
We got a real trouble.
Guys, we need to sit
Call
in
me
on one of
Mr.
these.
Bookem. You feel me?
Mr. Bookem.
Can we join the table?
You
Booking.
can if you want. Yeah.
Okay. I book shit.
Dude, watch this
people
shit,
book
watch.
me To book shit, and we do the booking. You feel me?
Book something
It's your
for us
time
real
to
quick?
shine, dog.
Y'all see this?
Is that your book?
Please tell me it's your book.
It's a booker.
Is a booker?
This little bookie. You feel me? I'm big bookie. Feel me?
All right. So what happened to patting guys? What are we doing here?
Bro, like
That's our security.
Yeah,
That's our
You gotta
security guard.
fucking-
Look
he didn't even get nervous though. He was straight still.
Pat him down
Yeah,
again.
because
bro.
So that one's on me.
You got more,
we got cameras, everything. What are they gonna do?
Walk
Kill
up
us? Maybe.
Hey, that was
Actually,
actually good form.
That was really good. That was really, really
And then you stand over them, and you get everything they got on their body.
Dude, I'm telling you, how you not watch this shit?
Until they naked. For me,
Here, let's see.
There's another one
Oh
too.
Show
yeah.
us what you can do. Show us.
Right here, look. Step 101, booking with Mr. Booker. This right here says how to book when you are thinking about booking. Okay.
He reads at a 6th grade level.
Go to the bro's crib.
And he probably holds it like
look
this.
for the book, and you just get to booking, man. Like you book all his books. You feel me? Like
Hell yeah.
Hey, Mr. Book.
Yeah, I cut him off. I was scared.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you feel me? I almost got booked right now. You feel
Hey,
me?
he caught it, dude.
No, but
Yeah,
you caught the
He
shit.
booked the booker almost. It
But
would
the
have been
booker's
over.
too booky to get booked, bro.
Exactly.
That's right. Shout out to Booker.
Fuck no.
Dude, I just
Dude, you're fucking hilarious. I see his reaction.
go down.
Yeah, like,
Jorge, there's more down. There's another one. There's another one or two
Bro, I
that's
got
pretty
Spidey
funny.
senses, so I was tweaking the fuck out the whole time.
Shit, in the streets they call me Gang Lalo, in the sheets they call me Freaky Lalo.
It's Ricky's little brother.
Shit, I,
No trend. That's no trend, Ricky.
Ricky off cycle.
they want me to go acapella. Fuck Edward, I take his bitch Bella. Yeah, Twilight, hit you with these lights, flashy lights. You're flashed down. I don't got a gun, but I got gun down. Your mom's a bitch. Your dad's a bitch.
Okay.
I fucked them from the back.
Fucking
I fucked your bitch from the back. Alright, I got
This is
water
this is
on
the
my
talent that
neck.
Victorville has to offer right now.
Joe, do you have a trash over there?
Hey, splash me up, drip me down.
They just
They
just
showed
showed
up.
up.
Gators.
Yes, they showed up.
Probably.
Here's some shit, bro.
Come on.
We know who that guy
Hey,
Hey. Just start breakdancing. Fuck it.
Which
can
one?
we cuss in
No,
here?
we're just joking.
Yeah, go.
I was like, really?
You guys are just gassing him up. Too.
Yeah, we're like, all right.
This one. Hey, look at her toe. Oh, don't hurt him.
Yeah, I think the guy with the first guy with the gun is a little further down.
I call this one?
There's two, yeah, huh?
Yeah, there's
Another dude with the
yeah.
gun, Jorge.
Joe, in an honest question.
Here we go.
Oh, what's good?
Yeah, this guy
This
right
dude.
here.
This one's good.
This is the one that got me, guys. This is the one that caught me.
Oh, my fault, bro.
What's your name, brother?
What you got on that, homie?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a chain.
Okay.
What's your name?
It's a
dude?
fake chain.
I think I wanted to go
Oh shit. Crazy. Well, what's your name, bro?
Oh, that was my. I was like,
Jeremiah.
Then he asked him to leave.
Call
Like,
me Tyrone too, but
That doesn't really fit your skin color.
come on, homie. What do you mean?
Never mind. What are you here to do today, bro?
Low key, like I don't know if you guys could compete, but I'm the horniest man alive.
Oh,
Oh, my boy.
Every time I nut, bro, I don't go soft. I promise you, I don't go soft.
How
oh,
many
this
rounds
guy's talking to the camera too.
I mean, I'm a fat nigga, so probably like
30 seconds, but how many times?
I go like about 7 to 8 times a
All right,
night.
so what's 8 times 30? Or 8 times 3? 8, 16, 20. That's 240 seconds.
Yeah, bro.
6, 12,
3
18, 20.
minutes.
That's 4
4
minutes.
minutes.
You're not dicking down no bitches.
No, but
Fuck out of here, bro.
no, bro. My dick is hard as right now.
All right, man. All right, yeah. We got it. We
I
got
got
to
a
keep
gun on
this.
me. I got a gun on me. I have a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Go fuck something.
That was the first guy that.
Fuck something.
Yeah, was that the first guy?
No. The first guy was the guy that was gonna kill himself.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
that guy. Yeah.
How many
Dude,
people showed up?
if you guys ever do this again, call us. We'll be there.
Yes.
We're down.
This guy.
Dude,
yeah.
we're more afraid of this guy than the guys with guns.
Yeah, literally.
Watch my fucking face, dude.
Watch.
Oh, God.
Look at his face. You look like you're frowning.
Fucking hilarious, dude.
My boy's hurt. See, Spidey was filming him. Hey, that was
Like, oh shit, let's not die right now.
That's not done.
Good for
Yeah.
you guys, dude. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
dig.
How many people said shut up?
That was the first one. We had like, what,
1, 2,
3 or 4 people?
We had 5 people. 5 people.
Yeah.
First time?
I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
5.
And then we had our second one,
It was 3 people.
3 people, yeah. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, and then we got another one coming up if you guys want to be a part of it.
Yeah. It's in April.
Send us
As a
the date,
talent
dude.
or what?
No, we're down to
Date?
see if we got room. We'll come.
I haven't
Adam
told
just shows up and pulls his
Cock out. I
Yeah.
was just about to say that.
Can I just come in and
He
eat it?
wins.
Just
It's like, Spidey, you might have met the
This
Hulk.
competition is over.
Yeah. He's got a gamma dick.
hey, I'd like to sit in and hang out though. I'll be honest.
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
down,
you
dude.
guys are
We're
more
Jake
than
can be your
welcome.
security too.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, if you guys want, because we're going to be by D Street.
Yeah, that's old stomping grounds for me.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Fuck
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be the true Victimville ghetto area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice studio, but fuck, bad area.
So
No,
you guys
what-
already had some followers, and then you're like, "Yo, let's do this fucking talent show."
Yeah.
And then you posted on your Instagram, and 5 dudes showed up.
Yeah,
all of
exactly.
them just as weird as the last.
Yeah.
Literally.
Fucking
Really
insane.
happened, yeah.
Not
So-
even like one person.
No,
legit
no
talent show.
script. No script.
No script, no
no.
script at all. No, we
No.
didn't even know those guys that were gonna pull up with guns. Like we don't know any of the guys.
Yeah,
that-
none of them we
Fucking
know.
Great.
Yeah,
You guys did a good job, dude. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it. Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Great
Thanks.
shit. Good shit.
yeah.
So then, so how did it get into the how to get into the dating show then, or the dating?
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so
Let's get to
that's
that.
so
Hey,
that
pull
all
up
right,
one of those videos, Jorge, please.
So that one was my idea.
Jorge, you looking jacked,
It's
bro.
because
You look good, dude.
You went to the gym today.
Somebody
Fat
didn't.
cock.
2 people. Well, never mind, not you, but
No, I slept in.
I didn't see the 2 other brothers with him.
I didn't.
But yeah, that was my idea that I was already kind of like thinking of doing. And so what's it called? I just wanted to do like a better production area. So I got introduced to Rafa by DJ Jules, the guy that does Chop Shop. And that's like that's the homie. He's really, really cool. Shout out to him.
Soon. Shout
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to DJ. He's coming.
We're working on him. He's got
Oh,
he needs a
nice.
Sunday.
Nice.
Just because he's got a schedule and shit, so we got to
Yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah. No, he's a cool ass dude.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have a good time.
So he introduced me to Rafa. I like booked the. I didn't have the idea of completely down yet.
Rafa that's the one that just followed me, right?
I I'm not sure.
Rafa
Rafa,
Productions.
I've been fucking with
He's the
Rafa.
one,
He just did Kathy and them's shoot at the studio at their office for Storm the Banks.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I booked within like 2 weeks, and I was like, well, fuck it, let me get an entire idea together. So I sent out a Google form, and I got on the newspaper to like for people to like sign up and shit. And when like people started to sign up, I was like, I got like maybe like 20, 25 people to sign up.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, let me pick like different type of people or whatever. I was gonna have Spidey on to be the co-host and everything. And so it just kind of happened like real quick. And the day of, 2 of the girls like backed out like right then and there. So I was like, fuck,
That was the day of, right?
the day of. So
Yeah.
I like hit up other girls, whatever, and one other girl was down to do it. And then it was so I did 2 girls, 2 guys. And so I was like, fuck it, like this is what we're gonna do. And there's supposedly there was someone like that's a content creator out here that was thinking of doing the same idea, but has never put out
Nothing.
a production
Do we
video
have a
like
coin?
this.
Do we have a coin?
Where's the
Yeah,
coin?
yeah, we talked about like maybe like
I
talking
don't-
about
I don't
who it
think
is.
I got one.
Yeah, so like I'm a gambling man, so we can flip a coin. And
Corey's got one.
You got one?
Coin? Uh-oh.
what do you guys call it? You guys are the house. So you want heads or tails?
Heads.
Damn.
Hold on, I got it right here.
You got heads?
Wait, so heads, you say it?
Head-
Heads. I'll say it.
Tails.
Tails.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
I wait.
Whatever it lands on.
Yes, baby.
Oh.
Give us that
Yes.
shit.
Nothing like a little head.
All right, so
All right, here
this
we go.
this is a person that's like really big out here.
And that person's name is
He's already had problems with Spider-Man. He's
Yeah, he's
he's
had
talked
problems
shit
with me.
about like
Green Goblin.
Rodeo Bird. He's talked shit about like a gang of content creators, dude. And it's the one guy that like got his whole shit from here and is now talking shit about this place. And that's the motherfucker Cozy, bro.
Oh.
Cozy Lie, whatever. So weird ass motherfucker, bro. Because like he never followed or really supported the shit I was doing, but he kept tabs on what I was doing.
Okay.
So he knew about the dating show because I hit him up about like trying to introduce me to Rafa. He kind of just gave me his Instagram, didn't do like the connection or anything, and then gave me some information about like the how to do forms. You know what I mean? That was it. And then he was like, I was doing the video, and I told him I'm doing the video like this, and that. He's like, oh, I kind of want to be in there and like do it, but like, if Frankie's there, I don't want to be there. And Frankie's like my boy, dude. Spider-Man's like,
Yeah, I
that's
don't know.
my guy.
I don't know why he doesn't want to work with me.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
We'll get into that after.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
get into that
we'll get into that.
So he wanted to stipulate.
Yeah, there
so
you
he
go.
wanted to stipulate from the get-go.
Yeah, from the beginning. And then so I was just like, I was more of like, all right, we'll see what's going on. So the day comes, I'm going through all this shit where like we didn't have the equipment. They got my homie rented out our equipment without telling me. The girls backed out, so I'm like just trying to get the shit going. We get it going, it goes great, you know. And he follows Rafa and everything. And so as soon as we're done wrapping up, he calls me, and I'm like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "Oh, so like what happened like today, like this and that?" And I was like, "Well, like you knew it was happening today, like you could pull up and like obviously Frankie's here too, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna like cross those paths." And I was still trying to be like cool and cordial, like just be like. He's like, "Yeah, bro, it's just because I just what I didn't want to happen happened or whatever." And I was like, "Hey, bro, like, you can always still do yours. I called you to make sure, like, you knew what I was doing."
So you're
You know what I mean?
transparent. From
Yeah, I
the
was
get.
being transparent.
Yeah, that's one thing that you did. Sorry to interrupt you for a little bit. Like you literally showed me messages. Hey, here's what I'm doing. This, and that. And you kind of like,
Yeah, I gave
kind
him
of
the
like
heads
try
up.
to ask for like a little bit of an approval. And I was like, dude, you don't need his
Yeah,
approval.
just because
but
I-
you were just being nice and very professional about it.
Cheese man.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Cheese
Yeah.
And
man.
then afterwards, I was like,
Routine.
"Hey, bro, but like, I don't know if I want to do like host this full time because I do comedy. I'm a fucking like in school, nursing, all this shit." And I was like, "If you want to come and host one, you can." He's like, "Oh yeah, bro. Like if it ever comes to it, like I'll send you my prices." I'm like, "Bro," I was just like, "All right, whatever, brother. Like whatever." And so
My prices, man.
yeah, his prices, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's the fucking the gemstone of the fucking high desert. And then what's it called? He was just like, "Oh, what were you
Attaboy.
what were you what were you when were you gonna tell me like this and that?" And I was like, "Well, honestly, bro, like a lot of shit was falling apart, and me and him already had an event planned out together where he was
Oh,
like
yeah.
supposed to promote it, and he didn't even show up, didn't even call me, nothing, just kind of like Hollywood me,
Put
you know
that
what I mean?
sour cream
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
mouth.
yeah,
already.
Yeah,
so-
it was
yeah,
a
literally.
stand up at a place.
Yeah.
And I remember you guys had a whole episode about it, a whole podcast.
Mhm.
And he talked to you. I know, I gotta back you up.
Yeah,
because he literally brought it up in the podcast, like, "Oh, I heard you about a guys' event."
Mhm.
And then you were like, "Oh, I would love to have you." He goes, "No, I would love to be a part as a host, right?" You guys put him on the flyer and everything, never showed up.
Yeah, not even a call or anything. And so I was like, for that reason, bro, like I'm not gonna hit you up. You're not my first guy to go to, you know.
Mhm.
And then
we
he was
were actually, but we were all busy.
Yeah. And then so like I was just like, and he was there kind of like just like chilling because he's got his own issues with him, and I just basically was just like,
Yeah.
like dude, fuck this guy, what a weirdo, bro. Like first you don't support anything I do, you keep tabs on me, and then you're gonna call me about some video idea that you had as well. Like bro, it's not the first dating show ever. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
hold on.
fucking weird
You
ass
guys know
shit,
what's
man.
crazy? Not to lose sight, but like, there's so many like low key haters.
No, 100%.
Oh, there is.
Dude, like this shit starts like we know it. Me and Jakey were talking about it recently. Like we're starting to notice like they want to watch, they want to see the shit, but they want to be like a no support.
No, that's how it is, bro.
And like for us, we fucking love on like no homo and a weird shit, but we love on everybody. Like
Yeah.
we,
A little
we-
homo.
yeah, we.
Yeah.
There was a lot of homo before this, but yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
And then-
There was a lot.
Yeah.
And
if
then-
you guys want to measure, we'll measure, but you're losing.
I told you.
I'm losing.
You, me, and Joe put together with our powers combined.
I think we need to pull it out one day.
Like I said,
One day.
Spidey, his dick should have been an Avenger.
Fun fact,
Literally.
I do have actually zipper right here as well.
Oh damn,
Oh,
Jesus.
Don't you want to measure? We'll measure. Put it on the table.
Yeah, but
This is
like,
a World Talk exclusive on our OnlyFans. $79.99.
First episode.
but yeah, like
Hulk
this
Spidey's cock.
this fucking guy, bro. And then he was just like, he tried to like, I posted up the first one where it's like it's showing that we're gonna do a dating
Oh, the
show.
first teaser clip.
And at first he like comments just a laughing emoji, and I was just like, whatever. And he deletes it, and then he's like, oh, are you guys gonna give me credit for stealing my video idea again? And someone
He put
someone
that on,
called-
he put that
he
on the
commented
comment.
Yeah, he commented, and then so someone clapped back, and he was getting ratioed. So like everyone was siding with the random that was like, bro, you didn't create fucking dating shows. You know what I mean?
They said
such-
like, oh, congratulations, you invented a dating show.
yeah,
Or
Like
case
it's-
testing.
yeah, literally. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
Exactly.
you got your platform from someone else that like put you on, and he doesn't even like him anymore. You know what I mean? The guy that put him on doesn't even fuck with
Can we
Cozy
roll the
anymore.
coin on that one too?
No, not that one, because he's got a, that
No,
guy's got
no.
he's got a business. You know what I mean? I'll,
Okay,
like,
cool. Respect
You know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
But like that, I don't know. Word on the street is too like that fucker. He fucks over other businesses that are paying him good money to like promote him, whatever,
Mhm.
and then he'll like leave them high and dry after they do the promotion or whatever, and then he'll go work with like an opponent or whatever.
So he's
Allegedly.
allegedly he's a highest bidder type dude.
Basically, yeah. And then
Okay.
he had like him and like Frankie were like homies. They
Yeah,
were, like,
we were.
Oh, so there's a backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started working with them first, and we were cool. Like honestly, like we created like all kinds of content together, like back to back to back food reviews. We went to events, this and that, and we were cool. Like we worked obviously a lot, but we talked about shit. Like both of our girlfriends at the time, like they were cool together too, and like we're like, all right, cool. Like we're doing content, and we can also bullshit aside.
What kind of content if the girlfriends are really cool?
rotisserie.
Ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Spidey does Mary and Jane. He
But-
shows up, Uncle Ben.
Oh man.
That's crazy. But no, we were cool. And then like later on, like he kind of like usually how it was at first, we kind of like we did something for like an event. They would pay us, and then we would split it. I was like, okay, cool. And like I was even telling him, I brought it up, and I was like, hey, bro, like I know you got more followers, stuff like that. Like if you don't want to go 50-50, that's fine, out of respect. But we did. But then he brought up, he goes, oh well, I have this amount of views, this and that. So like we need to come up with a percentage, this and that, which I got from a business perspective, but the way he worded it was just weird, because it was like, okay, you kind of sound shady, whatever. But then we kind of just started slowly growing apart. I had a fight, and I didn't really hear from him that much. And then he hit me up thinking like, oh, you think you can give me some tickets and this and that? And I was like, dude, I haven't really heard from you in a minute, but you want tickets, like free tickets, like whatever.
To your first fight.
To my first fight, yeah.
Where you guys met him.
Yeah. So yeah, but then whatever, and I was like, okay, cool. And then fast forward after the fight, everything, I start talking to some other people, the videographers, and I tell them about the talent show. So Cozy and I talked about the talent show for a long time. I kind of had the idea of Victimville's Got Talent, and he's like, oh, dude, we should do it. Like we had idea of starting it live. Like we'll just go live on Instagram, and then we'll do events. So fast forward. I'm like, hey guys, like I want to do like a talent show. Like where should I go? This and that. So one of my buddies, he calls up a place like, hey, I got this guy, Spider-Man, he wants to do a talent show. And he goes, oh really? Cozy already booked this place. So then I was like, wait, what? He goes, yeah, he's gonna shoot it next month here. And I was like, what? And then it was funny because I had another buddy. I won't say his name because I want to keep him out of the beef. He goes, bro, I told you, Cozy's he's not your guy. Like he tries to play you, this, and that. And the whole time I was like, no, man, like you're being a hater. I was like, dude, you're just being a hater. But he's like, no, bro, he's gonna do you dirty. And he goes, I told you. So fast forward, I'm like, you know what? My buddy gives me advice. He's like, look, what should you do? You call him, say that you booked a studio and everything. Just play dumb and then wait for him to confess. So I do that. I call him. I'm like, hey, bro, I got this place. We booked it at Red Eye Studios. I was like, hey, Red Eye Studios, this and that. Like I'm thinking of doing it next month. You down? Then he confesses, like, yeah, I already did it, bro. Like I already did it, and I'm thinking about just doing it on my own and this and that. And I was like, well, bro, like that was kind of our idea. Why didn't you let me know? And then he goes, I just decided to do it on my own, bro. I tried calling you, and I was like, no, the fuck you didn't. But then after that, I was just like, all right, cool. And then I literally texted him after the phone call. And I was like, hey, bro, like I decided I'm gonna do it on my own, but good luck on your talent show. And then the next day, like literally that next morning, he posts on his story like, I'm doing a talent show. And then like after that, I already promoted my talent show, but then he never did it again. So yeah.
So basically,
get him, Jakey.
These are creators at war.
Local creators.
And we're the reps.
We'll see. Met him once, and he seems cool from meeting him on the podcast.
Yeah.
We didn't do any business together, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met him here. He was a cool kid.
He came through. He was cool.
You know, he wasn't this, fucking Momo you're describing.
Only thing I'll say is I notice he's a youngster.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And it's like, I don't know, bro. Like even though we do like these video shit, like I'm not a content creator. At the end of the day, we're fucking grown ass men. You know what I mean? And he was like for him to kind of like feel sour about like us trying to do shit, like bro, like, and he like comment on the shit like, pick up the phone and fucking talk to me, bro. Like you're a grown ass dude and you're playing fucking weird, man. And that shit's like gonna bite him in the ass. And that's like, because my experience was the same way. I thought he was real cool. I had him on my first podcast. I thought everything was good.
Yeah,
I even gave him the benefit of the doubt when he kind of like big leagued me and didn't show up to that event and like whatever. And then when I finally started making noise, he like showed that color of like, oh, bro, if you're stepping in my domain, like you have to run it through me. And that's fucking weird to me, bro.
Let me speak on something because I know I have a buddy and his lady is a local influencer. And so after Cozy came on, he asked me, he's like, hey, what do you think of that guy? And I said, cool dude, like nothing bad to say, Cozy, you know what I mean? But I said, I could tell he's a youngster. And he said, that's what everybody says. And I'm like, so were you fishing me? He's like, no, I just wanted to see what your opinion was of him. I said, no, he has his own platform. He's doing his own thing. But to me, he sounds like he's little, he's a young man, like a young guy. Like he's not, he's still evolving. I guess that's just, you know what I mean? And yeah, my buddy just left it at that. But his chick does a lot of shit, and he's like, well, that's my chick's main competitor. Like that's like they, you know what I mean?
Get her on.
Sure.
Yeah,
we can. And they're cool people, you know what I mean? But and it kind of caught me off guard because like I'm not used to like. I'm not in the content creator. We're not. I guess
100%.
we're going that. I'm not really that way, but we have a platform. So you know what I mean. When you get hit up and you're like, I've never even thought about that. You know what I mean? But and I'm honest. Sorry, guys. Like I don't fucking cupcake shit. You know what I mean? I'll tell you the straight truth. So
I think it goes the same for any industry you're in, right? Because even in our industry, bro, there's fucking people where you're like, what the fuck's wrong?
No,
with
100%.
you?
Yeah, it's like that everywhere.
Yeah. Dude, there's shitty people everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not expecting from what I'm saying to be like groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But like I know a couple people that have been like fucked over by him, and they won't say anything because like he plays that part of like I'm so humble, like this and that, whatever. And it's like I believed it too. Everyone believed it. I mean, like I said, behind closed doors, he's talked shit about my boy Frankie to me. He's talked shit about Rodeo Bird. He's talked shit on the High Desert, which what gave him his platform. And it's like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be if I have to be the first one to say something, and people are gonna be like, no, he's great, whatever. So be it, bro. Like, I'm like, this is my experience, and that shit's toxic. That shit's where it's like, if you want the High Desert to grow and be more, you can't be like shitting on other people that are trying to do the same thing. Because like I said, I'm not a content creator.
Isn't the term like gatekeeping?
Gatekeeping or like or he's like I get the competition. You know what I mean? But you could have like friendly competition and be like weird about it. Because he even talked about it's like basically like
you're not letting like for instance, like Joe Rogan would talk about the old school comedians like Seinfeld and like certain big ones. Right. They wouldn't let the up and comers come up.
Yeah.
You know what
Like
I mean?
on their
everything to the
platform,
side.
like they push
You
them
know how
off.
Rogan has Burt Kreischer.
He has
Bill
everybody.
Vaughn. He says comedy's enough to spread the love. There's enough content. There's nothing for credit, but there's old school guys like, no, fuck that. This is my thing. This
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
shit like that.
So keeping people down.
Yeah.
So you stay on top.
So I've been quiet about the whole thing. Like even on my socials, I haven't like.
Don't be quiet.
Well, it's because my thing is this is me saying something. You know, this podcast is me finally coming out and saying something. This is my response to all the shit he's been doing. But like at the end of the day, bro, my my work's gonna speak for itself. You know, my like the dating show's doing numbers. You know what I mean? Like as much as like he wants to try to like bring it down. He even like threatened to go to a competitor that's trying to do like a dating thing and to try to like bury me.
Cozy,
Like,
I hope not. You hear that? I fucking hope.
No,
not.
word for word. That's what he said. He's like
I hope not.
he's like I'm gonna go to this other one and blow it
I
up
hope
to bury you. And I'm
you know
like,
what I dig about you, Davey?
Huh.
Not only your magical fucking looks, but I like it that the fact how you could be. You kind of remind me of me in a certain sense of you like being that. You're funny. You have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
then again, you're like I'm also a fucking man too.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
grown as
If I got
exactly.
something to say, speak it to my fucking face.
Nah, for real,
I
bro.
appreciate that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I from one man to another, I respect that.
I appreciate that.
Because yeah, we can always like people seem to forget like because people know me through this fucking camera as joking this and that, and that, you know, blah blah blah. But then again, I'm also not the one you don't fuck with either. You know what I mean?
No,
And
100%.
if you have something to say, you say it to my fucking face.
Yeah, me too.
That's why like with like the haters and stuff, like going back to Joe. My boy Joe's just taking fucking bullets.
Just
for Roil
back
Talk
shots.
Joe.
Yeah.
And you know what? I
Good job,
appreciate
Bubba.
that.
Thank you.
Hey, if I could get these massive arms and chests out there to protect you, I would. But unfortunately, people are gonna fucking hate.
Bring it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are gonna
Bring
fucking
it.
hate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I don't look into. I don't hear whispers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like that. You got something to say, you say it right fucking here.
Mhm.
And
No,
so
100%.
I respect that about you.
I appreciate
my boy.
that.
I respect that. You
Yeah.
could be fun, loving. I see the personality, but then again, I also see the where you're a motherfucking man. Also,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
100%.
Joe. That's how you
You're
be.
blowing it.
That's how you be in the threesome, huh? That's how you be. Scoot back.
She's pushing you
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
please.
You're hurting my legs.
I'm not sure. Jake,
that I hit on Wednesdays.
Jake.
Mentiroso.
Jake, I'm not sure, guys.
Yeah, that's Joe in the orgy. Hand on hip at the end of the bed, like no.
I'm not. I don't stick my dick in anything.
Yeah. He's like nobody brought baby oil.
Wearing condoms for head and shit.
Yeah, you think Diddy had baby oil? This
That's
is Diddy
crazy.
before fucking baby oil wise.
Yeah.
Right,
All
Joe?
right.
I love baby oil.
Yeah, he likes him and his lady like Navy SEALs.
We
For real.
we have a little swimming pool in our bathroom, in our bedroom.
You got 'em
And
all
then
flustered.
Yeah, and then we get all naked and then oil.
Remember,
We
Jake
wrestle in it.
Jake says baby oil gives him no control. He loses
no control. I'm a
loses
big boy. I
traction.
need
Yeah.
traction. You know what I mean? This choo-choo train needs to be grounded.
That's why you
Lay down this pipe.
You gotta grow your toenails so you got fucking talents to
That's
hold
why
on to
you
the
wear
ground.
old school the Van socks. They're good for the the rugs.
The sky high ones, though.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the
You know what I
grips.
mean? But hey, real talk though, I respect that about you. Real
I
talk.
appreciate that. And like I'm not a woman, you know, I'm not a bitch. So like I don't like to talk about drama, but no, it's like we had a conversation earlier about like the high desert. We're trying to like you guys are from here, you know what I mean? And like I'm trying to do the same thing.
We just show
And,
love.
like, yeah,
I just
for
want to
sure.
show love to
No,
everybody.
100%. And
That's
so
it.
like that's the only thing where I was like, all right, well this is like some shit that like I'm going through because of like someone that wants to like gatekeep the high desert and shit, which is fucking
Spidey,
weird.
web that motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
Just fucking web him in the
So,
face.
Talk to us. Born and raised up here?
I was born in Hollywood, and then I
Makes sense.
I was raised in Fontana, and I bought a house out here 3 years ago.
Okay.
Atta
How
boy.
old are you, if you don't mind me?
26.
Good for you.
Fuck yeah.
Good, yeah.
And
Fuck yeah, Bubba.
where you from up here too?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm up here. I'm
Born
in
and
Napa
raised?
Valley.
New York.
Yeah, born and raised. Oh, I was born in Pomona, but I was there when I was like a baby,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I moved up here like basically first grade.
How old are
And
you
I
guys?
was,
Same age?
Yeah, 25.
25.
I'm 26. Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you, because the
Young, young, full of cum. Love
average
it.
first time homeowner is in their late 30s, and you're
Yeah. Early 20s.
good job, Bubba.
Yeah, dude. But it's funny, dude, man. We've been like I was gonna tell you guys a story because me and him have been looking for like sponsors, and it's good. I like the networking event up here, but like when I was doing music, dude, I was doing like a lot of networking events out in LA, and like there was this one time where I was like I was talking to like people trying to get on shows or whatever, and I met with these like people, like it was like this beautiful like place, dude. It was like a 3-story house, and I was talking to these people for like 3 hours. It was like it got to like 1:30 a.m. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna just go check out this fucking house. It's so lit. We're on the 3rd floor, and that was like where the networking event was at. The 2nd floor was like a whole gaming area, so it was like, you know, just like it was at the time it was PS 4 and like Xbox One. It was like real fucking nice. And then I go to the the first floor, and it's all like movie memorabilia. So there was like there was like the whole Batman costume. It was like fucking nice. I was like, dude, this place is nice. And I see this hallway like probably from like Adam to like this fucking door right here. And I'm like, and I hear music. And I was like, dude, I gotta check this out. Like, this is fucking lit. And I open the door, and it's like dim light, like strobe lights going, and it's just a bunch of people just fucking.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm not like, dude, I like actually.
You're upstairs.
It was the bottom floor, bro. It was the bottom, and the thing is, like, I didn't like. Oh yeah, my bad. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
What if
you
we
know?
gotta find it to
Dude,
what if
We'd
that-
all go in. We'd be in with you, like fucking
Bro,
looking over
so-
your shoulder.
Hey, you would turn around. I had my lucha mask on.
Yeah.
He takes
Nothing
the
on. Nothing on.
so you
all baby
was
oil.
about how many people were there?
It was like at least 8, bro. Because when I walk in, I'm like, what the
Jesus.
fuck is going on here? And I like there's 4 beds. You know what I mean? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's like one guy right here,
Yeah.
like
That's
on the
Jake
edge
just
of one bed,
watching.
and one guy like drinking orange soda by another bed. And I walk right in between. I'm like, what the fuck is
So
going
you went
on
in?
here? Yeah, I walked in because I was like, what's going on?
dressed?
I was fully dressed.
God damn it.
Bro, and I was like, what the fuck? And I like the guy on my left was like just beating his meat, looking at like
Yes.
yeah, and the first bed, like the dude was like absolutely just clapping the fuck out this girl.
Get it.
And I was like, dude,
Get
this
it.
and I looked the guy to my right, I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking the shit out of her, you know? And then like the
He's
2
over there
beds
like, no shit, Captain Obvious.
and the other
Either
2
sit
like
down
they
or
were
get out.
the other 2 on the
Clearly
right.
Joe speaking. You know what I mean? No spectators.
I know. He's like, "God, hop in, fuck it." But on the
No
right,
spectators.
there was like people like just doing their thing. But on the far left side, I see like the most skinniest like little like twink dude just giving it to like the biggest bitch I've seen in my life.
Yes.
Like, and it was crazy, bro. It was like he was like jacking her and just. I was just like, bro, what the fuck did I?
On
So
the
get into?
how long did you stay in there?
Like 2 minutes, bro.
Fuck that. I
It
would have
was-
pushed him. Get
It
in
had
there.
been 2 minutes. I was like, I should have left right away, but I was like really curious. He's like, I was like, what is this? And I looked at the guy to my right, and he hands me like a card, and it was like a sex party, like you know. So they like it's like porn stars, swingers, like all that shit.
Why weren't we invited, Joe?
Dude, this was like this was years ago.
I
It's
thought it
like,
was like 2 weeks ago.
Check your emails. You might get one.
for real.
Yeah, come on.
We gotta start that shit out here in the high
You
desert.
should do a party.
It's here.
Rafa
fuck.
Productions.
Oh, that'd
High
be
Desert Talent Show.
crazy. That's for like afterwards when we sign them, you know.
Yeah.
Get a real Diddy
For the
party.
OnlyFans.
It's actually a booming business, dude. Swinger parties.
Oh,
People are throwing
100%.
together
Really?
these Businesses, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. They have like days they're allowed to come over and throw parties. It's nuts.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
I was thinking
Damn.
about getting one myself.
I've done one experience. Just one.
How was it?
Just one time. It was great.
Where was it at?
It was in Vegas.
Oh, okay,
Ah.
It was in Vegas.
Were you-
Oh, bro, yeah. Everyone was fucking just doing it. Guys were
No.
high-fiving. Just,
okay.
I mean, you can't get weird about stepping on cum and shit. You know what I mean?
That's
It's got to be
crazy.
all in, right?
There's just everyone fucking just jizzing everywhere. And, hey, man, they're there to party.
A lot of spider webs, huh?
Oh, yeah. Big time. I was just doing fucking.
You ever been in an
loads.
orgy,
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
Who was that?
You ever been in an orgy?
No, never.
God damn it, Spider-Man.
Oh damn.
He's
You
like,
wild,
that's how you
dude.
get STDs, Joseph.
Practice safe sex, kids.
Yeah. Nah, that's why I like Punisher.
Oh man.
Anyways, but yeah, it's a crazy time. It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Let's see that dating video real quick. One of the dating videos. Which one's good?
Okay.
Go down one more. One more down.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're going up, bro.
I think yeah. I'll go the direct.
God damn it, Jorge.
Jorge doesn't know up
No,
from
The,
down.
the first
Down.
bottom right one.
Sounds like we're picking
All
on
pink-
our
all
first
pink?
bottom right
Yeah, the
one.
all pink.
All pink.
Right there, not there.
Wait, throw it to
The
the
all
massage
pink one.
parlor.
All pink, Jorge.
No,
Is that it?
No, it's the same one. That's the first one you clicked.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Oh, the left one you mean?
Oh, you mean the left?
God, what are we talking about right now?
No, that should have been the.
My left to your right. It's like a
Oh,
pattern.
I'm sorry.
middle
The top left one. My bad. Damn, we're almost at 10K.
That one.
He walks him in.
Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drops tonight. It's actually be dropping in 30 minutes.
First episode?
Yeah, so
First
like
episode,
a little.
yeah.
Roll Talk-
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
Roil
little
Talk.
spoilers?
A little spoiler.
You
The
guys
guy-
are just killing us with the
Dude,
exclusives.
the guy that I walked in, he's a 24-year-old virgin.
My cousin was 40.
Yeah, dude. 40, Steve
How old
Carell.
was he?
Yeah, my
24.
24.
Yeah,
It was 24.
he was 24. Yeah, 24-year-old virgin.
The first one you sat down right there?
The one that I sat down, he's a
he
virgin.
was.
So if any ladies are trying to hit him up, he's a clean slate.
So what's some issues
deal.
or like
That's a
challenges
problem,
you've
though.
had
That's a
while
problem,
doing that? with that first episode that you noticed? Did everything go pretty
Honestly,
smooth.
no, there was this one guy, bro. Fucking, it's a good thing. I always have people when you send in your forms, you have to sign that you're like want to be on, and that like you are okay with us releasing the footage. You know what I mean? And so this guy matches with one of the girls, and they're talking or whatever. And she messaged me. She's like, "Hey, just be careful with this guy because he's like talking about like not asking to not put the footage out. That he never signed anything. He never got paid." And I was like, "Nobody got paid." You know what I mean? And I was like, "But I did make everyone sign something, so I'm covered either way." And he was fucking Jewish too. I was like, dude, this fucking guy, dude, he's just shooting himself in the foot more and more, you know? And so, yeah, that was the only real issue. But he never hit me up. The girl let me know beforehand. Yeah. But fuck that guy. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, he's a virgin, so he can't.
No, it wasn't that guy. That guy's actually really cool.
Oh, the virgin can't fuck though, right?
What? So how after doing the show, what was your experience?
Dude, it's honestly been fucking booming, dude.
Yeah?
Like it's been like the support's been crazy.
You get more applications. People want to go on it.
Yeah, I've had like I think it's up to like 40 applications.
Do you guys
new
have
applications
judges like with you guys, or
well,
like
it's just
no,
me
it's
and
just
him
us
hosting.
two in the corner, and then when it gets
watching.
awkward, we
just like Jay.
I don't watch I participate, Joe. Again,
he
the
has
referee over here. Hey, jump in or get out.
He just has a dominant position. He just stands on the bed. He doesn't even fuck.
Yeah.
He's like anywhere to be.
Just the Captain Morgan position.
The whole time, Nathan just calling everyone out. Yeah. Hey. Good
slow
pump
down.
over there.
Slow down.
Good pump over there.
That's not good enough.
Yeah.
He needs some water.
He's the same way in the gym. Your form's terrible.
Get the baby oil over here. Stat.
Hit him with some smelling salts.
So what? How often do you guys record them?
That was our first one.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to do it again, but because of like the huge,
Where did you record that
at Rafa's studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rafa's in.
How much does it cost to rent space there?
It was
That's Rafa Productions.
at Rafa Productions. He did a great price for personally because he did all camera work. He did like the location.
So he did
he did
a lot of support.
Yeah, a lot of it. So he mainly did most of the production. I would say like 90% of the production. He had to bring some mics, but that was like it. And it was
the cameras,
everything. Yeah, it was $125 an hour. So it was about $250 for the 2 hours that we did.
Not bad, dude.
No,
That's
not
cool.
bad at all.
Good for you guys, man. Good reaching out.
Good shit, dude. It's great.
We love to see like local growth and people doing things and something different. Like
I want to go on the dating one and hang out with them. I want to do that one. That sounds fun.
just a reaction in the corner, like reaction video.
Yeah, you guys should. Yeah, because it's a big place and like.
Does it shock you with their answer sometimes?
Oh, dude,
dude, you should see their reactions. They cover their mouth like it's
dude,
good.
It's crazy.
Let's be real here, guys. Who's more like, oh fuck, is it the guy saying shit or is it the girl saying shit?
The girl saying shit.
They say wild shit.
But the biggest wild shit was from the guy.
Yeah.
But the girls say a lot of wild shit, but not like as crazy. I think what was the funniest part is that when that guy dropped the bomb, he's like, because we're like, what's something unique about you? And the girl's like, whatever, just fucking talking. And the guy was like, something unique about me. Well, I'm a virgin. And like fucking Rafa grabs the camera and like pans to him.
Zoom in on him,
dude. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why are you panning on this poor guy? And so I start laughing, so you could hear in the final
you can hear like right after that, you hear him just wheezing in the background.
Dude, like wheezing.
I literally pointed out, I was like, ain't no way Rafa's literally just panning to him and zooming in.
Yeah, and
as soon as he said he's a virgin.
Yeah, and the girl was like, oh, it's okay. Like my daughter's husband was a virgin when he met my daughter. And I was like, bro, and he was in the room too.
Joe, that's the porn you jack off
I know, dude. To
stepbrother shit. Family category.
Yeah.
Tripping.
So like,
show me that browser history. Let's see.
I think also the hardest part to answer your question again too is that like people were like hesitant to be on because they don't know what the show is, you know. And so with them getting on first, now it's like they're like, oh, I want to do this. I want to try it. I want to, now people want to be involved. It's hard getting that initial group of people because then they're like they just don't know, you know. And because like we don't have like, at least I don't have the best history. Like you go on my page, I'm like talking about like fucking fat chicks and like.
What's wrong?
That's all right.
I love
that.
Yeah, but like,
he's like, amen, brother.
Some girls are like, they're not fat, they're just more to love, you know.
No, it's just a whole lot of women.
Yeah.
It's all about a ratio. Like Spidey and Adam, they would be with the big girls because me and you, it'd be just impossible.
Yeah.
Too much mass.
Too much
mass.
It's like the Hulk clapping hands, you know.
Bonsas and everything. It's
for real, dude.
You know what I mean? It'd be like it has to be a ratio.
It's more than shaking the bed. It's like
you guys have.
You've seen it with your eyes.
Yeah,
I pipe down a big bitch.
You guys drive with torque. We drive with horsepower.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
it's all in the hips.
Yeah.
A little easier to drive with torque.
Joe's a Tesla.
He plugs in. Yeah. He still plugs in. Yeah.
He's gotta have some sunlight on those.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
I'll go
turn.
45 minutes straight and then boom.
Let me turn on with my phone real
Where's
quick.
the fuel station?
Let me warm it up.
Where's the fuel station?
Christ.
Yeah. Anyways, but dude, I think it's fucking cool. I dig it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it's
dig it for
it's
sure.
fun.
We support
Fucking
you
lit.
100%.
Yeah, dude.
I appreciate
All love
you.
over here.
As a stand-up comedian, man, I love it.
Thank
Been
you.
watching your
Thank
clips.
you.
You're pretty
that
funny.
start off.
So like I got my start like on a platforms by doing music and shit. So I got onto this podcast. The first podcast I ever did was it's a Mexican one. It's called Ponte las Pilas, and they're big right now. You know, they have fucking rock stars on right now. But I got on and we were just talking. Like they try to do an interview style, and like I was a big fan of their show, so I was just like talking like I'm talking with y'all right now. You know, like we're all homies. And I had talked about how one of my homegirls that was paraplegic that lost her virginity, and then about how
Wait.
I'll tell that story right now.
Wait.
Yeah,
You heard that, right?
Yeah, you heard right.
Yeah. And then I talked about how I got a catfish and I still like smacked, and then that whole thing. And
You were committed from the get.
yeah, and so those blew up on TikTok. I think between all three of them, there were about like 2 million views. You know what I mean?
Fuck
So it was
yeah.
like a good amount of traction. And then comedy places were hitting me up to do comedy. And I was like, I've never done that, you know. And then one day I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna just do a bar show, and I fucking loved it, dude. That shit was so fucking cool. And it's like there's like no feeling, you know.
So you
like,
just got up there and started spitting?
yeah. I mean, I wrote down like 15 minutes worth,
Good.
and like I cut out 10 minutes of that shit now, and now I have like new material.
Mhm.
But it blew up pretty quick because I've only been doing comedy about a year and a half.
Dude.
Yeah,
It's good.
Thank you. And
Love
I
it.
like where I go and perform, I get paid now. So I'm like,
Sweet,
good
dude.
shit.
Good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you, man.
Fuck
That's good
yeah.
to hear, dude. Good to
Yeah,
hear.
so-
Do you have any inspiration as far as stand-up comedians or somebody you look at, or
I don't have any inspirations. I always just talk about like my own life experiences, but I do have like favorites. But my favorites are a little more undergroundish. Like Jesus Sepulveda is a big one. Alfred Robles.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. There's a lot, dude. There's like a lot of like the Hispanic ones. I really like Ken Flores. I was actually like cool with like the his like openers, and I was working my way to open up for him. Then he passed away like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
What do you think of like the mainstream ones like George Lopez?
George Lopez.
Be real.
I didn't really like him, bro.
Yeah.
Like because I'm Mexican, whatever, and I'm Latino, but I'm not a Mexican like comic. You know what I mean? I don't talk about. I'm not the hey buddy. You know, I don't do that shit. You know, I talk about like bro shit. You know,
Yeah.
and so he's not really my cup of tea. You know what I
about
mean?
Ralph Barbosa.
I think he's okay. I like the dry humor. He's fucking funny. I like Shane Gillis because that's kind of
Oh,
like more
yes,
of like
Oh, I
my,
love
yes,
Shane Gillis.
yes.
like that's my guy.
So
Like you know what I mean?
fucking
That's
funny.
shit that I can like
relate
with.
Yeah,
You know?
sure.
Yeah,
Theo
he's-
Von, a lot of people think Theo Von's funny. He's all right. You
Yeah,
know what I mean, he's okay.
He's funny on podcasts. He's not funny as a comedian.
Like Joey Diaz. I don't know if you ever seen him live. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Ari Spears. He's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But George Lopez. Like his act became the same.
Hey,
It was never
have
always
you,
the same.
have you guys seen where Howie Mandel tries to bait Ari Fisher?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
seen that? He's
On
like,
the podcast?
because you're a Jewish guy, do you feel unsafe in America? He's like, no.
Yeah. Not at all.
He's like, no. Like what? He's like, I look Jewish and I'm comfortable wherever I go. Nobody fucks with me. And Howie's like looking at him like, no, tell me something different. You could tell. You seen it
Yeah.
on the podcast?
They always give him a hard time. What's
But like you could tell Howie Mandel is trying to fish it, like get him to say
Yeah.
some shit. And he's
He
like,
wants to
no.
clip it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Sam Morril? He's great, dude. Sam Morril is great.
Sam Morril? I don't think so.
He's
No.
I probably pronounced his last name wrong, but he's a New York comic, dude. He talks about like his stand-up friend, like it's on YouTube and all the things, but he always talks about how like he realizes like there's the gays, there's this, the black, whatever.
Mhm.
He goes, you know who never says anything negative at my shows are the pedos. He's like, they usually mind, he's like, they usually mind their business.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, one does the stand up and go, enough. You've crossed the line, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
dude.
dude, super good comic. He talks like about Jewish kids. He goes, because he's a Jew.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes,
I caught that.
He goes, Jewish kids are pretty annoying. He's like, you're not to molest a 7-year-old. And he's like, do I have to get on my knees? They're pretty. Like, oh my god! He goes, and my allergies are flaring. Oh, this is brutal. Like, yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, dude, he's a pretty good stand-up comedian. But hey, man, I wish you the best as far as that goes, dude. That's
Yeah, keep doing your thing.
That's a personal thing I kind of always wanted to do. Yeah, a lot of
I
my
heard this
buddies-
one pedo joke. And it was
Yes.
this guy.
Oh, man.
This
I have
dude-
one.
This dude and this kid are walking alone in the forest,
Uh-huh.
and the kid's like, "It's scary in here," and he's like, "Tell me about it. I gotta walk back by myself."
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Way to go dark, Joseph.
I have one pedo joke. It's
There
not,
we
it's,
go,
It's,
here we
it's, it's
go.
not the best, but it starts off almost like, yeah, I used to be pretty childish. Like I used to be really into goth women, but now I'm a fucking man, dude. I like men. And then people are like, oh, I was like, nah, I'm just kidding, you know, whatever. But I blame it on like middle school, you know, like teachers used to always like make us like dress in front of other little boys, like for PE. Like I hated that shit. I kind of like it now. Yeah, and it never does good. It never does good.
How long are your shows usually when you're up there?
I'm up to be there between 8 to 15 minutes. I have about 30 minutes of material.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
kind of you
Yeah.
got it stored in here. You start rocking with the. You feel the crowd, or what do you do?
I do have to feel the crowd, bro, because sometimes like my comedy's just not some cup of tea, you know?
Yeah,
Because at first,
Pussies.
yeah, basically, dude. And so, but this last one, dude, I did at the Ice House. It was fucking insane. Like crowd was like roaring. Like even when I would try to like at the end when I finished and I tried to say my goodbye, or whatever, you could hear in the camera like it's just vibrating because it was fucking insane.
So how does that make you feel? Like, on the
Dude,
outside?
honestly, dude, it's like fuck. It's the craziest high ever.
like adrenaline, like all that comes
Yeah,
in.
because like you don't like because I've performed music like sold out shows, big shows, and it's like you know what you're gonna do, you know how it's gonna go. Everyone's there to be good. You get off, you feel good. With comedy, you don't know what nights are gonna be good. You don't know what nights are gonna fucking suck.
Yeah.
So you're kind of nervous getting up there, and as soon as you get up there and you get that initial laugh, you're like, okay, now I'm rolling.
Feeds it.
Yeah, and then when you just feel it when you're just like on fire, you can't miss. And then when you get off, it's like goosebumps like all through your body. It's fucking crazy.
And so
Yeah.
when you're done with your set, are you in the audience? Are you behind the stage? Like, what happens next?
Usually I'll go into the green room just to kind of like I have to come
Compress,
down,
yeah.
dude, because if I go like
It's like a high. Dude.
yeah, it is. And so I'll come
Just do a rail, right, Joe?
Like doing mail.
Yeah.
only.
and
I'll sometimes
I'll sometimes go into the crowd, but like I'm kind of a dick sometimes because like if someone's doing like really bad, I'll do like something in the crowd because I can make like this noise like
Holy shit, dude, that
Yeah.
was good.
yeah, so like
cricket.
So if someone I vibrate my tongue.
Yeah.
So if someone's like doing bad and I
Like,
hit
blow
that shit,
crickets
bro.
on me.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm outside. I'm
That's
outside.
the
What's the temperature?
that's the power to get through the torta.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, it's just like it starts jiggling through the thighs, you know.
They're like,
It's
I
like,
wait.
it's like a torta wake.
For real. I start seeing
whistle.
Yeah.
Torta whistle.
I start seeing the ham at the edge of the bread.
I figured that'd be a torta.
Probably makes her make the noise.
Yeah.
It
But-
travels through her.
I'll afterwards, like the after show is like always cool because like everyone comes out, and so I'll take pictures with people that came to see me, and then pictures with people that like they were there for someone else, and like, dude, you were fucking great. Like, can I get your
good?
yeah? So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So we'll take pictures,
Just
videos.
feeds the
whatever.
beast almost at that point.
It does. It makes
shit,
you know,
dude.
yeah. It feels great, and I'm not like a big on ego either.
Have
'cause
you wanted
I'm
to be a comedian since you were a kid and stuff, or?
no, I didn't. I had no idea.
Showed up, huh?
Yeah, I just
Love
showed
it.
up. Yeah,
You always
yeah.
been a funny guy.
Yeah, I've always been funny. Yeah, but I never was like comically funny. I couldn't just be on a stage just saying shit that was funny. I would always be like group funny, you know, just saying shit out of
You
pocket.
made the group laugh.
Yeah. And so it took a while to learn to take that and like make it funny while just saying it, you know. And it starts to become a craft, you know. And it took me a year and a half, and I only have 30 minutes of material to talk, you know.
That's all you need though right now. Like you said, it's like what you say, 10 minutes, 8. How long?
Yeah. But if I want to headline and like sell big, like make in the thousands, I gotta have like an hour done.
It'll happen.
Oh wow, it'll
Yeah,
come. And so
It's coming, bro. Trust me.
I feel it.
and so you two, where do you two come together and link up?
So
New
initially,
York.
yeah.
You were robbed.
So initially, me and I had another homie that was a comic, and we had a podcast, and that's where I met Cozy because he
Okay.
came on the podcast and we talked whatever, and then we had Spider-Man on, and then we talked and like we hit it off right away, and I hosted an award show for like rappers and musics down the hill, and I was like I don't want to go by myself. I was like, hey bro, if you want to come, like me and the homie Hassan, the other guy that's with us, he's like. We're like, well, we're gonna go down at this time. It's an open bar, whatever. He's like, open bar, fuck yeah, I'm gonna bring my girl.
Oh, no.
And so,
Worst decision
Oh,
ever.
no.
yeah, so they get there,
I should go
and
anal.
the show is a shit show.
That usually leads to anal.
Hey, usually it's anal.
Yeah, usually.
Stick it in my ass.
Bukkake.
Spidey, you ever done anal?
No.
God damn it,
Dude,
Spidey.
you knew you were gonna ask that shit.
Casadores.
Yeah.
And so
Or the Amigos. That's the one.
we get there, bro,
Casamigos. Yeah.
I need
and
to ask him if they eat it.
fuck. I've eaten ass a couple times, but
I know you have, Papa. I guarantee.
Yeah, a couple times.
He said
no.
like it, though.
After hearing those crickets, I'm like, oh.
I've had my ass
You
eaten
have to
like twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
It's fucking. It's actually a lot more satisfying than I thought it was gonna be.
That's right, especially when you're face down, ass up.
Yeah. It's like, you ever seen a girl or like a kid
You
go
feel like
to
a big cow.
you ever seen someone go underneath like the slushy machine and like kind of like start like licking the slush?
Yes,
Like,
squeeze the juice.
Yeah.
We have a video of Jake describing some shit.
Yeah. I was having a very crazy sexual experience, and she was like, bend over. I'm like, okay. She's like, just going to over there like, ah,
don't stop.
I was like, don't stop. God damn it, don't stop. Like a big cow.
He's all spread. Let me spread the cheeks.
Like,
I'm like, here comes the gravy.
she gets a videos like Jakey getting milked live.
Oh,
It's like,
dude.
He'll post it.
Joe wants, I'll do it.
Fuck it.
Wait,
You want me to do an OnlyFans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should.
why don't you? Well,
I think we both should.
Yeah.
I'll have to do a couple one.
Yeah, but anyways, back
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mine will be a couple OnlyFans.
Yeah.
back to how we
Panel
we,
camera.
We became a thing. But so we're at this award show, and the award show is like fucking a shit show, dude, cuz like they have a script. They didn't send me the script. It was a 6th revise of the day, whatever. So I'm stressing out, whatever. This guy's kind of giving me shit.
You got a teleprompter to follow or what?
No, we had to like memorize it before we got on stage. It was like tough, bro. So I was just like, all right, whatever. And I get out, and like they're like fucked up. They're like, yeah, this open bar, this fucking show was lit as fuck. And I was like, I'm
here to work.
So I Spider-Man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I get to the open bar, I pound 2, I double fist, I pound 2, and I'm like, let me get 2 more. And I'm like, and we start walking out, and so I'm like taking pictures, whatever. And the whole time I'm taking pictures of like these like bigger comedians and models and shit like that. I'm just holding 2 Coronas in my hand, and so I'm just like pounding. And they're already fucked up, and I was like, let's go to Denny's or something, because the homie Hassan had never gone to Denny's or whatever.
Okay.
And so, so we get to Denny's, and he's fucked up, and he's just like, damn, the room's spinning. Him and Hassan have a moment where they're like, yeah, bro, I fucking love you, whatever.
Nice.
And then we get back to the house, and I was like telling his girls, like, bro, you should probably drive. He's fucked up, and he's like, nah, fuck you. Like, I'm good. Like, I could fucking drive. I was like, yo, Spidey, like, chill, bro. Like, you don't got the mask on. You could just, you could
be you.
You could drive. He's like, nah, David, get the fuck out of my way. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. I always overdo it.
Sassy man.
No, but he was just more of like, nah, I'm good to drive, whatever. And he like reverses his car, and he blocks off the entire street, just parks and starts throwing up like no, in a bag, like in his bag.
In the car?
Yeah, in the car.
No. Okay, so wait. Okay, hold on.
He's like, first off,
listen.
This girl was like, "You're so sexy right
Look,
now."
Linda,
You're so sexy, Spidey. You
So-
got his mask on.
bend over. Let me eat it.
Yeah.
So we go to Denny's, and I thought I was okay, but that video that you took of Hassan and I like having a moment, I was like, oh damn, I was fucked up. So
If you're having a moment with your boy, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
yeah. But so I go to the bathroom, I walk back as I sit down, I'm like spinning. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. So we leave, pay, and I ask for a bag. I'm like, you know what? Can I get a bag to go? She's like, okay, sure, here you go. So like, just in case. And then huge drove. So I'm in the back seat. I just knock out with the bag like this, and I'm just covering my face in the bag
You
just
feeling
in
it.
case. So I knock out the ride, and then my girlfriend wakes me up and like, all right, we're here. All right, cool. And like, I just feel sick. I didn't feel drunk, but I just felt sick because I just slept, and it was like an hour drive. I was like, I should be fine, whatever. And then, like he said, I get in the car, put it in reverse, and I kind of like try to make a U-turn, but I'm like stopped in the middle of the road. I look at my girlfriend, I go, can you hand me the bag that I put back there? She goes, yeah, sure, why? I look at it, and just projectile vomit.
Nice.
Oh,
Pressure, like a lot of pressure.
Probably because you ate Denny's. Probably because you ate Denny's.
Yeah, that probably did it, but I like
sandwich.
I missed
Moved
a
over
little
my
bit.
hammy.
My steering wheel's covered in throw
Oh.
up. My seat's like covered in throw up. And I'm just, and my girlfriend's trying so hard not to throw up. She's like kind of trying not to look, but she's trying to be supportive. Like, you're okay, but she's, and
Oh, she's lying the whole time.
yeah. And then
She's like, you're not getting your ass ate when we get
Yeah,
home.
she's like, I am not putting my mouth on that web.
So, and then it's funny because I'm in reverse, right? So the whole time I'm just, my foot's on the brake in reverse.
Throwing up?
And I just, throwing up. And I kind of look up in the corner of my eye. I see the backup cam. I see Davey just walk around the car. And then he just like knocks on the window. I just roll it down. He goes, are you good? I go, I don't think so. And he goes, I think you should have your girl drive. I said, I think I'm fine. And I'm like, okay.
Again, you can drive, babe.
And then I was like, okay, all right. You might be fine.
Joe,
And then
what's the worst mess you ever threw up in your car? Like mess like that?
Dude, I'll talk about the worst time I ever got drunk. It was at a festival, and I was doing Molly,
nice.
whatever, dude.
Yes.
Anything
But
you
we
get
were
your hands
staying
on.
at Megan's sister's house, and she was like, "Hey, you and Megan can stay in our bedroom. We'll just sleep on the couch, whatever it was." And dude, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had to go pee, and
Pee in the closet.
yeah, dude, I peed right in the closet. Like,
did?
I was like, yeah.
Fuck.
And then Megan's like, "You're not
Seems to
peeing
be
in the
the
bathroom."
go-to.
I was like, "Yes, I am. Shut up." So I peed and whatever. And then
No.
like years, they stayed there for a few years. They were renting this house, but they'd always say every summer it's just start to smell a little bit. And I felt so bad, dude. That's the worst.
It's a good thing he didn't have to shit.
You're a degenerate.
I
Yeah,
had,
for
I
real.
had one
That's
recent.
wild.
What'd you do?
All right, so
I got one.
me and my chick went to Havasu a couple
Yes.
weekend.
Yes.
Remember I went to
Yeah.
Havasu for the day?
Uh-huh.
A Friday a couple weeks ago,
Mm-mm.
right? So me and my chick get up early, we go to Havasu. We got to do some business to deal out there. It's a business deal, honestly. So we get up early, hit the road, go to Del Taco. We eat Del Taco Barstow. This is
Fire.
why, but
Nice.
this will come back later in the story.
Shout out.
Okay.
So got this fries, carne asada breakfast burrito, super good,
Mhm.
right? Hit the road, get to Havasu 2 hours later. We go to straight. We went to our place, checked everything. We were selling our lake house, so we had to go up there and meet the people.
Yeah.
So we went and checked everything out, and I'm like, hey, let's go. Fucking one of my favorite. All the food in Havasu is good. Like, so I have a couple places I like to go eat.
Mhm.
So I'm like, let's go to the Red Onion, one of my favorite places.
Oh, okay.
So we get there and there's a wait, like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. You can sit outside, inside, whatever. And there's
Mhm.
a bar section that you can go to first. So we went and got a bar. I got a Bloody Mary. My chick got a mimosa.
Okay.
So, all right. So we, boom, get our food, eat, go do our deal. And my chick was kind of being a chump during the whole transaction. So I got really frustrated with her.
Oh.
Like, yeah, no, she knows. So then we go to leave, and we get in the car. I'm like, hey, what's your fucking problem? Like, seriously, like, I was pissed, like mad as fuck, and I'm like, what's your fucking problem, dude? And this is how I talked to her too. And she's like, nothing, leave me alone. I'm like, no, like you can't fucking act like that. We're trying to do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
she's
tell.
spicy, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
that
Like
makes
control.
sense.
Nah,
Yeah.
my girl's Latina too.
yeah, like
Mhm.
Like Caesar Milan.
so.
You know what I'm talking about? You remember Caesar Milan? You're like the biggest dog dude in the world. The
Oh,
one that
that
goes,
dude.
yeah,
Oh,
it's because the dog's in her sheet. He goes,
yeah.
yeah.
So we go to leave, and I remember like I don't know if I was so mad that I didn't want to eat, but my stomach kind of felt weird.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, fuck, I'm like, fuck it. We gotta go home 3 hours. We'll be home. Like I'm not gonna eat right now, right? So I remember driving, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like clenching my cheeks.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm like, so
Oh, no.
we made it 2 hours down the road. I'm driving. I'm still mad. I kind
Oh.
of cussed my chick out as we're leaving town.
The whole 2 hours, like, you fucking.
I
Yeah.
have to poop.
So check this out. So I was so mad. Like we got to Ludlow, is on the way back, right?
Yeah.
And there's a Dairy
Mhm.
Queen there. So I just
Oh,
literally got out. I didn't
no.
even tell her anything. I just fucking parked the truck and I get out and go inside. I'm like, fuck, I gotta sit on this toilet. Like I don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
Uh-huh.
So I-
No.
So this might be a little too much information. So I sit on the toilet and it just start pissing out of my ass. Like, it's just like for like a good while. I'm like, oh shit, this is not gonna be good. So I'm sitting on the toilet, right? And my stomach's still hurting. I'm like, fuck,
Damn.
man, what the fuck is going on with me? So literally, I go to the little section to get a drink, and I'm like, let me get a Sprite, man. Sprite's my always go to. My mom always give me fix your stomach, drink a Sprite,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Mexican lore.
So I literally get
Mexican witchcraft.
I got the taller Sprite that you could buy the can. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I'm gonna get this bitch. I literally buy it, and I go walking out of the store, and I'm on the way to the truck. I get in the truck and I crack it. I took one drink. I took one more, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was so fucking windy that day.
Oh, no.
Hold on, this is a good fucking story.
Oh, no.
And my chick said she was waiting for me in the Dairy Queen, but I wasn't nowhere to be found, so she went back in the truck. So she was in the truck already. So I go to get in the truck, and I'm like, oh no. Like I could feel it instantly. So I go to open the door. Well, the door won't open because the wind's blowing so hard. So I start throwing up, and I'm like, no. Dude, I threw up all over my door panel, my Raptor. Right?
Is that why you got
Yeah,
details?
yes. This is part of the reason.
Shout
So-
out the details.
So yeah,
Sorry it didn't come up sooner.
no, I've kind of been. Well, it's time. So I, dude, I'm like having a hard time getting out of the fucking truck, and I'm trying to throw up on the fucking floor. It gets all over my door panel. So I finally get out and I throw up some more. Well, I go to the back of the truck and I go to throw up, and it's so fucking windy. The throw up doesn't go down; it just goes like into the it's gone into the abyss of the right. Well, it gets all. I don't make it all the way to around my truck, so it gets all over the back of my truck by my rear rear quarter, right? So if you look at the video of my detail, you can see it on there.
Oh really?
But yeah, before he washes it, like it's all on the side back. But literally,
What's Gabby doing?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to fucking
He's
figure out.
dying, man.
No, I'm trying to figure out life because I'm at the back of my truck, like throwing up projectile. Whole fries from Del Taco are coming out of my fucking stomach. They're on the floor.
Crinkle cut.
Like so, but the first two like projectiles I threw, literally just it was so windy, they just go. And I look over, I'm like, oh, please, no people. Like, I hope no people are out. Like, this is gonna be, this would be the worst situation. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna have to fight and I'm gonna have to throw up, like all kind of shit. So I literally get down, like a little, like I'm like crouched down, trying to throw up on the floor. So I'm holding onto my bumper, and I'm like crouched down, and I'm throwing up onto the floor, just blah, blah. And I look over, and people are driving by like this, looking at me, and I'm like, and I don't know about you guys, but when I throw up, I sweat. Like I start getting super uncomfortable. Right? So it's cold outside. It's fucking windy. I'm throwing up. I'm sweaty. It's a terrible mess, right? And then I look up, and my chick's like, "Do you want some paper towels or some napkins?" I'm like, "Please!" Like, so
I love you, baby. I don't want to fight again.
So no, this is a fucked up story. I'm gonna tell you more.
Yeah.
So she's like, there's whole fries on the ground. Like, that's from breakfast. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know what's fucking going on. Just give me a minute. So I threw up all over my hand. This dude's pumping gas is just watching me. I'm like, man, fuck you too. Like, so I go inside and I have throw up all over my hand. I'm sweating. Looks like I'm crying. So I go straight to the bathroom where I just shit my brains out. I wash myself up, fucking clean myself as much as I could, and I come out, whatever, and I get in my chick's in the driver's seat. I'm like, fucking thank God. Like, there's no way I'm driving home. We still have an hour from this point to get home.
Oh, damn.
Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, my stomach hurts. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just going to get in the fucking truck. Gabby, go as fast as you can. Like, get us the fuck home. It was super windy. I remember I took a video. She's like this driving. Like, the truck's getting all blown around. I'm like, this is the worst shit ever. It gets better. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So I get home, and I always know, like, when I'm sick sometimes, like, I'll take a shit, but sometimes, have you guys ever had, like, your stomach where you shit, but you're throwing up at the same time? Have you guys ever had this?
Yeah, rotisserie.
Yeah, so, holy shit. Okay, so the first one, I sit down on the toilet, and I'm good. Like, I shit, and I'm throwing up at the same time. I'm like, cool. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me right now? I must have ate something. Something's not. Yeah. So listen, I take a shower when I get home, wash myself off. I'm like, oh, dude, life is good now. I'm not going to eat nothing. I'm not going to drink nothing. I'm going to try to drink some water. Okay. So I drink a whole fucking cup of water. I'm like, all right, I should be better. I go to the toilet and I can't make it. Like, I didn't make it to throw up.
Again?
No, yeah, like
You're just
this is real shit, dude.
Like
My chick,
food poisoning
yeah.
shit,
So
dude.
like, dude, but this gets better. As I'm fucking throwing up, I start shitting myself.
No.
Yes, dude. I couldn't.
Talk exclusive.
I couldn't hold both.
Shit his pants.
I couldn't. This is like 3 weeks ago, guys. This is real shit.
Sadie, where were you?
So listen,
Everybody gets one.
Listen,
Pep his ass.
I'm throwing up, and when I would throw up, I would fucking just piss out of my ass at the same time, and I'm like, oh, I can't hold both. Like, so I always tell myself, sit down on the toilet, so in case you shit, and then just throw up in the
There you
trash
go,
can. I
yeah.
always do that. Well, I didn't make it. I made a mess all over the fucking toilet on my throw up. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like literally like shitting out of my ass. I have sweats on. I'm like, I just took a shower. So
With the gray ones?
no, I have
Thank God.
dark blues. I don't.
Thank God. The gray ones just
I threw them. So
shows
listen,
him off.
this
You
is
get what I'm
this is
saying?
real. I'm not fucking lying to anybody. So as I'm like, I get done throwing up. I'm like, fuck this, and I smell myself. I'm like,
Oh,
so
that's
listen,
bad.
listen,
That's bad.
Bro, what the
listen. I
fuck?
I have a big shower, so I walk straight into my shower, fully clothed, and I'm still throwing up, and I'm still shitting in my pants.
Just
at the
a
same
waffle
time.
stomping?
Yes. So literally, I fucking had to get de-dressed in the shower. It fucking reeks like fresh. I'm like I'm making myself.
Burn those clothes.
Yeah. So listen,
Burn them.
Burn 'em.
listen. I have in the shower. I have my fucking sweats. I have my chonies. And fucking I have
shit.
all my clothes, and I just like I'm trying to take them off. I'm shitting, throwing up. Like I turn the water on. It stinks fucking so bad in my shower because you're supposed to use a fucking toilet. And I take my chones off, and they're just drenched in fucking diarrhea.
Whoa.
Right? So like
Goddamn.
I'm like, fuck,
This
dude,
is real.
This stinks so bad. I gotta wash my chonies off. I'm not giving my chick my chonies like this.
At all. Burn them.
Yeah, so I just, dude, I cleaned everything off as best as I could. I fucking soaped myself down.
Did you waffle stomp?
What the fuck is that?
It's when you shit in the shower and you gotta stop the shit through the drain.
No. It was piss coming out of my ass, so it just it went straight down.
You're fucking disgusting. You know that I had issues.
So listen,
waffle stomp.
Yeah, it's like this. It goes through the
It's like when you're a kid, your mom tells you, "Wash the dishes." There's still food in there.
Yeah. So, anyways, like, I get through my shit, and there's a pile of clothes in the shower. I just left them. They're like washed out now, but they're still. I just left my sweats and my chonies in there, and I just like hobble my ass to the bed. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking dying. Like, so my chick doesn't say anything. She's like, the next day, I'm like, hey, babe, I'm sorry. I fucking chonies and that are in the shower. Like. She's like, yeah, I was wondering what happened in there, but I wasn't going to like, I didn't know what. I'm like, it's been a fucked up night. Like, she would check on me or whatever, but yeah, this is true shit. Like, this just happened a couple weeks ago.
Dude, at that point, you got to do like a full oil change, dude. Just fucking nut to completely rid yourself of any hydration and just drink water.
So dude, I finally went to sleep, and the next morning I woke up hungry. I'm like, okay, this is the telltale. Like, if I could eat. So I went and ate a little bit of food, and I was like, normal. I'm like, oh my God, this is only like a 12-hour fucking bug, like, because usually it's like a day you're fucked, like a whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
So the next day I came back to life, and I remember like I had to go to work. So I was so fucking nervous, like going to work because
going.
Yeah, I don't fucking miss work. I go to fucking work. Like that's
me
one
too.
thing I don't call in. That's one thing I don't do, ever. And so I go to work, and I made it through the day. I didn't eat shit. Like, cause I'm like, nothing's coming out of me. Like, I'm not chancing this. So I made it through the day,
That's crazy.
got it, came home, and like I recovered. But yeah, this was real shit. A couple weeks ago, 36 years old, shitting myself.
Sucks, dude.
It's true.
Wow.
I went and got sushi once, dude, and I fucking got kicked. Like, dude, it was like not even 45 minutes after I left, dude.
No way.
I like, thank God we went straight home, but dude, I was in bed for 3 days straight.
It's the worst.
And Megan came in one time to check on me, and I had to get up, but I was weak as fuck, dehydrated, dude. So I'm like getting out of bed like this, and I go to kind of like fart a little bit. Dude, I was like, "Hey, go away." She's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll just throw it away." I was like, "I don't want you to see me like this," and like I was fucked.
You
Dude.
felt so vulnerable.
Yeah, I was like, dude.
Hey, the worst thing, Joe, is when you're done, you love them so much.
Yeah,
Like,
because they take care of you.
yeah,
you know?
I love
You're
you
like-
so. Like, I just love you. I
Guys
just
are
love you.
babies when
Yeah.
we're sick, dude. We want to be like, you know, Mom,
My-
take care of me.
dude, I'm like, my chick never said nothing, never laughed at me, and nothing. Even my daughter came in, and she's like, "Is Dad all right?"
She's like,
I'm
"Holy shit, man, you all right?"
I'm like, dude, don't come around me. Like,
You
I
gotta
don't
come
know-
in and he's like, did he waffle stomp?
Yeah. Mom, Dad's peeing out of his ass.
Why does it smell so bad in your room?
Yeah. And even my chick the next day, she's like, "Well, you know, I had to open the window bathroom," and I'm like, she's like, "I was wondering why it stunk so bad in
Like
there."
waving it with her hands.
I'm like, well, babe, I don't even know, but that was the first for me. But dude, I still like, I'll never forget when I went to throw up, like, bleh, and then this shit came out into my chonies. It's all hot, like going down your leg. Yeah, this
You know your boy who the hat, your hat. What's his name?
Corey.
B,
Yeah.
Corey?
His cousin, Big Country.
Yeah.
So shout out Big Country. He used to work on the dock with me.
Shout
and,
out.
After we went to Yoshi Sushi.
Ooh.
And
That's a good one,
we
too.
did the over on
All you can
Palmdale
eat?
Road, and we did the all you can eat.
Okay.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I've
So
been
me
there.
and this son bitch go in there, and this dude, he used to eat a whole hot and ready for lunch, like a whole hot and ready pizza. We're like, Jesus Country. Well, anyways, we go in there. So it's me and the boys. We're all in there. All of us are buying beers, and everyone's like, Jake and Country. I'm like, what are you at? He's, I'm at 17 rolls. I'm like, all right. So I'm at 18 rolls. And
Oh,
then-
wow.
and they're like, no more, no mas, no mas. And we're like, hey,
all you can eat.
hey, you fuck, put our plates down. So, anyways, we're just knocking super dragons out, rainbow rolls. I mean, we're clearing the fucking ocean right now. You know what I mean? So, and I'm like, I don't feel sexy no more. So, my dad used to call it when you would lean to the side. He used to call it the Chicago lean because you're making the food spread. You know what I mean? So I'm over there leaning, and I'm like, Country, what do you want? He's like, 24. I'm like, let me get one more rainbow. Right? I'm gonna tie this motherfucker, right? And then next thing you know, this motherfucker puts it in 5th gear, and I'm like, Country, what do you want? 29. I'm like, dude, I'm done. So I remember I got my daughter with us because my daughter's in the high chair. My daughter's hanging out with the boy. That's why all my boys like her uncle. And so I hit up my ex-wife at the time, and I go, she goes, where are you? I said, oh, we're at dinner. We're wrapping up. I'll meet you at Target. When Target was there before Legend. And so I'm with my daughter, and we're walking around. I go, let's go look at DVDs.
Were you drinking at all?
No. I think I had like one beer, but
Okay.
I was like water with lemon. You know what I mean? So and I had a Sprite. Yeah, I had a Sprite. Mexican witchcraft.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're at Target, and I'm like, let's go look at DVDs. But my daughter's probably like, I don't know, 3. So we're walking over to the DVD. She's 18 now. So we're walking over to the DVDs, right? The DVDs. And I'm like, I pick up a DVD, and I'm like, oh shit, this one came out, and I just went in the middle of Target. Projectile all over the fucking DVD.
All of them.
It comes out rainbow.
And my daughter's holding my hand like, "There, you okay?" I'm like, just the ocean's coming out.
No way. Nonstop?
Dude, all over my shoes, my fucking
Everywhere.
Dude, I'm just like that. And then she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Shut up, shut up, baby." It's like,
Get away.
dude. So I'm like, "Oh, we gotta go to the bathroom." And I go in the bathroom and I tell Amber, I'm like, "Amber, get me a fucking 3X. This is Target, sir. Where 3X fit him. You know what I mean?" So she's like, "There's no 3X." I'm like, "Give me a 2." So she gets me like a Doors shirt and I put it on, dude. My fucking whole panza's hanging out. You know what I mean? I'm covered in barf all over my shoes, my fucking dude. I go to the register with my daughter and she's like, "My daddy threw." I'm like, "Will you shut up?" Yeah, but yeah, that was my.
So how many rolls do you think came out?
All of it, dude.
Jesus.
After I was like, "I want Carl's Jr."
Get all
Balance
hungry
it out.
again.
So Spidey,
Let's get to you,
me and
Bubba.
Adam went to your first fight.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been
Townsend.
training?
As of right now, I've been training for maybe about like 6-7 months in total.
So that was pretty fresh.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fresh. I trained 3 months prior before the fight.
Oh, wow. So
Wow.
what made you like fight there?
So I was introduced to the whole thing when a buddy of mine who was actually competing, and then he competed and he was, "Hey man, like I can get you in if you want to like do some promo or whatever for it, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And then I did a whole video about it and had a pretty good time. I was like, you know what, like that'd be kind of cool, bro. Like let me know next time you're training. I want to be in. He goes, "Hey, bro, I'll hit you with the promoters." And I was like, no. I was like, I'm just kidding, bro. Whatever. But then like I sat, laid in my bed, in my Spider-Man pajamas, just kind of like rolled over, and I was like, you know what?
Spidey would do it.
I was like, yeah, that'd be probably a good ass fucking video if I went in there and just said, fuck it, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I texted him that morning. I was like, bro, like, who do I got to talk to? I want in.
So would this be the content side of you? Like content creator?
Yeah, so content creator side of me, like, went in there. Like, my mentality when I first started, I was like, bro, even if I get fucking knocked out, it'd be good ass clip, whatever.
Yeah.
So that was like my mentality. Fuck it, we'll send it. But then as I started training, I got introduced to my coach now. And then I just took it more and more serious. And I was like, okay, like, I'm actually going to show up and I'm going to do the best I could. Like, I'm going to go there, full mentality, kick ass and all that. And yeah, so what's it called? Sold some tickets or whatever. I didn't feel like I sold like that many because like how you get paid from that is basically a commission off a ticket you sell. So then yeah, like I said, I sold like a good amount. A lot of my family, a lot of my friends, whatever. And then fast forward, I'm getting ready for my fight. I'm in the back, getting my hands all wrapped and everything.
Feeling, huh?
It's crazy. It was
feeling.
yeah, it was.
Could you feel the energy from the place?
Oh, dude, when I was fighting, yeah, I felt it like
Yeah.
the
get it.
entire time. Like I said, like I was maybe
Reverse
expecting
it,
like
yeah, reverse.
maybe like 2 rows of like people that like were there for me.
Oh, that place was packed. bro.
That
Bro, it was packed.
no, I'm saying
Yeah.
no. I'm saying like for my like supporters, my fans, like I was like, okay, maybe like one section of them is like they're rooting for me or whatever, right? Soon as I go out, the place is screaming,
Mhm.
yelling.
We were right next to you. We were right by the entrance. Remember the walkway? That's where we were. We were right by the entrance. My buddy.
Oh, okay.
We were sitting right there. So
Yeah.
We saw you walk out.
So yeah, I was hyped. It was funny. So before, like right before I was walking out, like or actually a couple minutes before I was going up, I was feeling a little nervous because like the guy that was warming me up, wrapping up my hands, he goes, "You all right?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm a little nervous." He goes, "Sit down." He gets a chair and he just massages the shit out of my shoulder. He goes, "Bro, calm down. Tell yourself you're gonna win. Have that confidence before you go in." It's like, all right, I'm gonna win. And then right before I get on, I put on my mask, my do-rag, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to call me to like get ready. And then there's this one chick. She was so drunk, and I guess like her man fought, and then he got like I think it was like a TKO. I think he like got hit and he fell, but it's amateur, so they call that shit real quick. So then she was like, oh, like asking some other people like, is he okay? And they're like, yeah. She goes, oh shit, Spidey. She goes, you got this. Like she's hyping me the fuck up. Spidey, you got this.
As
You
her
already
man's
fucking
passed out.
yeah.
She Don King, the son of a bitch. Stepped over her.
You obviously
phone
lied to
champion.
your man, so
Yeah, she's like, I want you.
No, it wasn't like
Spider-Man.
that. But like she was just hyping me up. She goes, "You won this. You got this shit." I was like, "I got this shit. You got this shit." I'm screaming.
Hell
like,
yeah, you don't even know this bitch.
I don't even know who she is.
He's walking up just fucking hard.
Yeah, she's like,
Let's
remember Ja Rule and Fast and Furious? You get her too. I don't even know these bitches.
Remember after he lost?
Yeah. So fuck you, motherfucker. You didn't win.
You get this.
Yeah, fuck you then, bitch.
But yeah, like she hypes me up, and then my coach is hyping me up. He goes, "Bro, you got this. You got this. This is your night," and all that. And as I'm like getting ready to walk out, they're playing what is that song called?
I Have the Tiger.
No, not I the Tiger.
Give it to me. What are we talking about?
No, I Need a Hero.
Oh,
they're
dude,
blasting that.
Yeah.
That Journey?
Like, yeah, like
No,
that's not my walkout song, but
no.
they know I'm up next, so they start blasting that one. And then yeah, as soon as and
that just got you rock hard.
that got me, yes,
Yes.
bricked up. It just oh yeah,
The Iceman.
Yeah.
yeah, he was there. I didn't even get to meet him. I was
First
so
of
pissed.
all, motherfucker, you fought in front of one of the greatest fighters of all
Yeah,
time.
I
Yeah.
did. Such
Be
an honor,
privileged.
such a privilege.
Yeah,
I'm just
did
so
you-
pissed that I
Yeah,
didn't get
this
to
is the-
actually meet him. Like
the
everyone
arena.
met him but me. I was like, God
Jesus.
damn it.
It was a good time, dude.
But yeah, then so
That's like right when it was starting, because then like everybody was getting their seats.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, he was there the whole time, and I was like, damn. I remember like I heard in the back, they're like, dude, he's here, he's here. I'm like, fuck, he's here. It's like, damn it. Like I'm ready to like get my hands wrapped, and like once your hands are wrapped, you can't go out nothing because they don't want be putting shit in your hands. But then yeah, so like as soon as I like heard like, all right, for our next fight, it gets so loud to where I don't even know if they said my name or not. I just start jumping, going crazy, going outright. The whole crowd is just screaming, yelling. It's nuts. I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of people here. So then yeah, get in the cage, hype everyone up, and then yeah, did my thing.
How'd you win? Come on, tell us.
You went to a decision, but I think did you lose?
So okay, so here's what happened. It was like pretty close, right? And then it goes to decision.
Mhm.
And then so I'm like, okay, like, all right, here we go. And then like they're like, all right, it's like the scores. I forgot the scores. Da 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 da. And then it goes to the red corner, Frank, and they raise my hand. And it's so funny because like you see like me open my eyes, like me? Like the fuck me? But everyone's screaming, yelling, whatever, right? And then my opponent and his team were like, "What the fuck? No, like that's bullshit. This is." And I was like, "Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and leave. I got the one. I got the win. Whatever." So then, as we're literally walking out, the ref goes, "Hold on.
No.
Everyone, back in." They go, "Actually, it's to the blue corner." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." But it's funny because the paparazzi, everyone was going crazy as soon as they lifted my hand.
So you got the picture. And
So I
everything?
got the picture. They'd even raised the other guy's hand. They just said, "Yeah, he won."
What
And
kind
then-
of shit is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So you both won.
Yeah.
A
No, it
draw.
was. Yeah, it
You
was.
best around, and I'm gonna let you down.
But
Hey,
yeah,
good shit. Dude.
yeah, it was.
Fuck yeah.
It was crazy.
It was
Everyone
a good time.
Yeah, everyone was
Hey, let's be
screaming my
real
name.
here. If, I don't know who the other guy was,
Mhm.
but I don't know his fighting career or his fighting record or anything like that. The fact that you took that fight on 3 months,
Yeah.
training,
Good for you,
that's
Bubba.
pretty ballsy.
Get
Fuck
this,
yeah.
I didn't know until like literally the day after the fight. He had 5 years of training.
Again, he sucks.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, 5 years of training and then 3 months,
Dude,
and I was like, holy shit.
My favorite
Fuck
fight was
yeah.
the Chubby Boys.
Oh yeah, did you see those dudes, the gorditos? Hey,
Bro,
the torta dudes are
Oh,
up there. Hey,
yeah.
bro, they got down.
Hey, my homie
Fuck
Omar
yeah.
was like, "Vámonos, Javier, vámonos."
Yeah.
They were in the corner.
You know what's funny?
They both got taken to the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stopped. They
Stopped
stopped
the whole car.
Yeah.
because they have to have paramedics on site, and they only
Yeah.
have one. So they all got in the van and left, and so we had no paramedics. So all the fights we were waiting.
Yeah, we did. I remember
But
waiting in the
those
back,
fools
like,
scrapped.
what the fuck? Yeah, one guy was literally puking his brains
Yeah,
out.
dude. Hey, they went to
He was
war.
Bro, they
throwing
scrapped.
up.
Hey, and he the one dude goes to TG, the gym.
Really?
No way.
Yeah, the dude with the mohawk.
He needs to be on that cardio machine.
But
Yeah,
it was
for
a good time, dude.
Yeah, no,
sounds
it was,
lit.
It was.
it was
Hey,
fun.
it was. Hey, congrats. It was.
Thank you.
It was.
Did
bitchy,
you
dude.
go to the other one at the fairgrounds by chance?
No, I didn't go to that one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I think if they have another one,
Are you gonna fight again?
I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm kind of just keeping it open. I'm
Kinda got
thinking
it,
about it. You know,
so you're still training?
yeah, I'm still training just in case.
So it's
you
great. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
good, dude.
I think if they do have another one, TG offered us a booth. Remember?
They did.
Jake said, "Hey,
Yeah,
if we have
Jake
another
offered me a
fight."
fight also.
Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
He's
He
like,
wants- yeah.
he's like, "Hey, if you guys want, you can have a booth, Royal Talk set up, everything. So we'll probably be at the next one, hopefully."
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't heard
I'll be
anything
there.
about the next one, so I don't know. Well, I'm still training, of course, because you never know. I might get that phone call and I might just say fuck it, But in the meantime, we're doing our own shit. So I'm just like, eh.
So would you say you're hooked, or you do it for like physical reasons, mental health? What are you doing it for?
Honestly, for both. Like I said, like I first started just for content, like just fuck it. But then like it just like it's a whole lifestyle because like I was
got
doing
into Cobra Kai.
yeah, like I was doing kickboxing and then jujitsu is crazy.
Yes, it is.
Like yeah, so it's a whole culture. You know, like I even like I have a gi and everything now. So like yeah, I'm like fully committed in and stuff like
Good
that.
shit.
Fuck yeah.
So
shit.
yeah, just have it under my belt.
So
just in case.
how he sat there and he described that thrill of like stand-up comedy, how the crowd this and that, it's almost the same feeling.
Oh,
as a
it
fight,
was
you know what
insane.
I mean?
What was
Two
it
different
like?
types of
What
highs.
was it like when the cage locked? Was that like what was your moment of surreal
Honest,
reality?
There was really okay. The surreal reality. So the whole time, then the cage is locked. I didn't even pay attention. I was just like super zoned in, 100% confident. Everything. I was like, this is my day, my night. This is my shit. The only part where I was like, oh fuck, when I was a little cocky in the beginning, let my hands down a little too comfortably, and he clocks me. Like, it was the cleanest punch in the whole fight.
And you're like, oh.
And I was like,
shit.
oh, I hear him go, oh, and I was like, oh fuck. And then yeah, it went from there. But
Wake
yeah,
up.
it was a wake up call. But no, it was a good time. And like I said, like everyone was cheering. Like even like when he's on top of me, I just hear Frankie, Frank. Like everyone was going crazy. So it was just, I don't know. It was nuts. It was definitely one of the craziest experiences I've ever had.
Like for me, like my personal experience when it comes to that, I would say like, have you ever seen? I always say movies reflect life. I always say that.
Yeah.
So have you ever seen the Creed movies? Creed.
Yeah.
Creed
Yeah.
3?
Yeah.
So there's a scene when like for me when I would get my hands wrapped.
Yeah.
That's like to me when you hear everybody outside, you hear the crowd,
Yeah.
you hear the fights, you hear
Mhm.
you hear people getting bombed on, you hear wow.
Yeah, you hear all that.
And you're just sitting there and you got your headphones on or you're being mentored, you're being coached.
Yeah, it was funny. I had
And-
my headphones and everything.
So when I'm sitting there and I would get my hands wrapped, I just
Mhm.
would go over the game plan and there'd be a time where I just wanted to be quiet. Like I just want pure quiet.
Yeah.
So how you said how the old boy came and massaged you and all that, my trainer would have slapped that motherfucker upside the head because he'd always say massages leaves the body rested, leaves the body relaxed. You want to be warmed up, ready to go. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And then, well, going back to the Creed movie, so when you're standing face to face with another man that you're about to fight, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at everything. I'm looking at your shoulders. I'm looking at your trunks. I'm
Yeah.
looking at everything. Your eyes. And in those movies, they really capture. Like it zooms in on this.
Yeah.
It zooms in on that. That's a legit feeling, you know? Because at that point, like you
Yeah.
said, you weren't even paying attention to when the cage closed.
No,
you know,
it
at that
wasn't.
point,
Just
it's,
locked
it's,
in.
it's you and him. It's
Exactly.
you and him. It's not
Mhm.
even the referee. It's you and him. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's a surreal, super surreal feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
it
a-
is
it's a-
100%.
It's a different kind of high, like you said. It's a different type of high,
Mhm.
bro.
Fuck yeah.
Nothing. I always say nothing's better because I lift my iron. I lift weights now,
Mhm.
but before, oh my god, there's no better feeling than preparing your body to hurt another man. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the animalistic part of it.
Yeah, you got to go in there to kill him.
But like I said, the
yeah.
fact that you took that on 3 months,
Yeah, I did.
it's pretty impressive.
I don't
dude.
even
You know
think
what
it
I
was
mean?
3
fucking
months.
For the content, bro. He was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
It's respectful, dude. It really is.
Yeah, I
It
appreciate
really
it. Yeah, it was fun.
I knew Mr. Lear after that for sure.
It was a good night. That was a
No,
fun
it
ass-
was-
Adam
yeah,
had
it
a
was-
crazy night that night.
Oh, bro.
I heard
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
was
dude,
going
yeah,
crazy.
Adam-
I had a little bullshit.
Yeah, Adam,
Oh,
as
shit.
a little tranny was like, "I'm not standing for the national anthem." And,
So
and some old
remember the
fucking
dude with the
bass
Trump
player from
tattoo?
fucking-
The Trump tattoo on his
yeah, he
leg.
had a Trump tattoo on his leg, and he's like, "Hey!"
Get up, you little pussy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
serious?
"Oh shit!" I'm over there fucking nuclear high. with my boy Omar, and I just see Adam refereeing.
I was
looking-
trying to.
Yeah,
but,
and I'm like, "What's happening over there?" man?"
That shit was fucked up, but yeah, some little girl that wants to be a boy.
Chick with a dick, vice versa. Hey, it is what it is.
So-
Guys with tits.
So whatever the Pledge of Allegiance or was that
National
Allegiance.
anthem.
National Anthem?
Yeah.
So everybody stood up, you
It's
know,
at
to
school.
knew the thing. Well, this little
They
she
brought it back, man.
didn't want to stand up, like just sat down. And this old school Trumper
He
dude,
was
next,
being sassy,
this old school Trumper dude's like, get up,
like shaking his chair.
talking shit to him, like super
Jesus.
aggressive, like get you little bitch. Like I'm like, oh
Oh my god.
I'm like, hey, well, what's
And mind you, Adam's high too.
I'm like, whoa,
So-
what's going on here? And the little kid's like, just looking at him like, whatever. No, and I'm like, okay, hold on. If you want to be a boy, you better fucking be able to deal with some funny telling you some shit. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
for real.
But they totally act like a little weenie, and
Little bitch.
then they went to
Little bitch.
the announcer Tyson,
Yeah.
and I guess it was one of Tyson's students. from UGA.
Oh, okay.
So Tyson immediately kicked this dude out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like,
really?
shoot-
like pointed at him. Like he was like that.
Brah, like Tyson.
And then they pointed at Adam. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, I ain't fucking saying nothing. Don't start coming over. Like in my head, I'm like, I ain't fucking going nowhere.
That's crazy. I mean.
So she like was just staring at me because I'm like, I told her, I'm like, honestly, you probably should like. It's respectful to stand up. That's all I said. Like, you know, everybody's standing up. It's respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the people around, leave her alone. Everybody started like pitching in. I'm like, hey man, fuck you and fuck you too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so everybody can fucking stay out of this shit.
You missed the hell of a night.
And what were you doing?
I don't remember.
Benny.
But
Just dildo.
and it was just, but my whole thing about it was like, this little kid wants to be a boy. It's a girl. Cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, chicks with dicks.
But like, if you can't deal with some dude saying something to you in public and you want to run and go cry, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be a boy, you want to be a man, you're gonna
You
have
want
to
to be
deal.
an Avenger?
Yeah, you're
yeah.
gonna have to deal with some shit that's uncomfortable in life. So suck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I watched that whole thing, whatever, go down. Remember, in that dude that was his buddy was a fighter, a retired like MMA fighter. So they kicked the dude out, and then they ended up letting him move like sections. Like the he was an old dude, huh? Probably like 60.
Jesus.
He was in the
Yeah, he was super aggressive.
Spiked hair,
Yeah,
camo shorts.
like
Oh no.
you know, thought he was
Fat
probably
cock.
thought he was 30 still. Like,
yeah,
so then all of a sudden he pops back up, and,
out
like,
of nowhere.
and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you almost got me in some shit once. Like, I'm not, just chill. Well, the little kid immediately got up and ran back over there.
Oh,
And
no.
and even his buddy, that were like, it was two couples together. They're like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're going to ruin the night for us. Like, the friends. So it was a whole situation. We ended up staying, hanging out. But I'm like, this shit cannot be duplicated. This shit is terrible. Like,
No, there was so many fights.
oh,
That night.
remember
So
before the fight started, they started fighting in the crowd. Remember the announcer was announcing it?
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom and I'm in the pissing. I hear all this crazy commotion. I'm like, oh shit, the fights are starting.
Oh, that's when Gabby lost her fucking mind.
Yeah.
No, your sister-in-law
Yeah,
did.
my sister.
Gabby's all fucking
shit.
loaded with the Modelo. Like,
we
all right.
We all got together outside. I just started handing out edibles. I'm like, Jake, here, this, that. I'm like, we're gonna have a good time tonight. TG Jake's right there. He's like, come on, guys, go right here, get your shit going. Like, because there's a big ass line and we didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like,
Very
Jake,
big deal.
and so
Huge.
Huge.
we went in, blah blah blah. And I remember I was at the bathroom and I came back and my sister-in-law, she's like, I thought you were in the fight. Like, I thought you were in the middle of all the shit. I'm like,
Adam's dead. I'm like, who's Adam? Eating fucking popcorn.
yeah. But we had a great time. I want to go again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Hey, well, again, congrats, man. It was a
Thank
good
you.
show.
Thank
Good
you.
show. I hope you get in that cage again, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm open to anything. Like I said, I'm still training, so I'm not saying no, but just depends.
You guys want to plug your socials again one more time?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. So you can find out everything from me, from like my music, my comedy, the dating shows, the other shit that we're doing, the dumb shit that
Do
we
you
like
guys,
to do.
wait, hold on. Do you guys got anything else coming? You want to
I'm-
maybe drop or work on or let the world know?
I'll do my stuff and then he'll do his. So I have a show technically this Saturday.
Ice House?
This Saturday I'm actually gonna be doing a free show up here.
Okay.
At the Rustic Tavern. Just
Okay.
I want to build up shit up here. You know what I mean? The
What
Saints-
time? What's up? Yeah, what's up? Let us
Come
know.
on, Pablo,
That's-
tell us.
I
We'll
want to
put
say
a
the
clip out.
time is at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
yeah.
Rustic Tavern?
what
The
day?
Rustic Tavern on.
That's on Hesperia in
Hesperia Road.
Yeah, Hesperia Road.
Green Tree?
Yeah.
Or no,
Oh,
that's it's
right
not-
before Green Tree.
Yeah, it's the corner one.
Yeah.
Right
So
there.
that one is at 8. It's gonna be this Saturday. That date is 4/8,
9?
I
8?
think.
No,
I
what's
don't know,
that?
dude.
Yeah.
4/8.
3-8.
3/8. Sorry,
Where am I?
3/8. I'm fucking retarded. But and then I have a show next week Friday, which
the Ice
is
House.
at the Ice House, and
Hell
that's
yeah.
a big one. And then I should I haven't announced it yet, but I should be doing another Austin tour in Texas, probably
That's like
in July.
Is that the comedy like central thing now? Because all of them kind of went to Texas with Joe and all that. Like,
Yeah, Austin.
It is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
huge, dude. Comedy's like huge out there. And
free.
I went out there last year and I got invited to like secret shows and I was only gonna be there for like a couple days, so I was like, I can't.
Dude, you're
So-
rolling, Bubba. You're rolling.
Yeah.
keep it
Yeah,
rolling.
man,
Don't
so-
stop, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, honestly, I might roll. I'll probably go Saturday night.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I got nothing going on. Maybe I'll
Ditto.
Yeah.
Wanna
Ditto.
go?
Yeah.
Ditto.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Ditto.
We're
I like
throwing
that.
another weed party. Canada's thing, but it'd be cool to have.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Yeah, if you guys
work on it.
And
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Spidey, come on
Yeah,
now.
I'll be there.
Royal Talk
I'm
is
down.
working on another event. People, let us
We have
do our
events,
thing.
but
This
we'll
one's
have a
gonna
good
be, I think, private invitation only.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
we're working on it. Let us do our thing.
That
And
means
then
like 200 people.
And then the dating show just dropped today. Right now, it dropped 15 minutes ago. Fuck yeah! So by the time this comes out, hopefully it'll be fucking viral. But we'll see.
So the whole episode came out.
The whole episode came
so
out
is that
on
what
YouTube.
you were trying to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm hoping it's
That got
out.
dropped on Roil, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
during this
Roil Studio.
whole podcast. But you guys can follow me anywhere. Davey the Don _ That's Davey DAVEY, and then the Don _ yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna be filming another dating show at the end of this month or in the middle of April.
So you're gonna keep it going?
Yeah, I want to do one episode a month.
Hell yeah!
Until it gets like.
It's a lot of work,
really-
huh? Like just coordinating pieces. It's a lot of pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah, and it's other people too. Like if people back out, it's hard.
Change
you
the
know?
schedule, and then you go.
Yeah,
You
that's-
notice that like the women cancel more than
Oh,
guys.
here we go. He
And,
was holding that
like,
one to change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
keep that committed. Like, 'cause we've had
No,
girls
yeah,
schedule
no,
and they
100%.
cancel more than our like dudes will. You know.
It's because it's also tough too, because like you guys are fucking 3 dudes and they're in this one room in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ladies.
I don't see a
I know,
problem.
fuck.
Yeah.
So honestly,
you
most of
you don't want to get
like-
double stuffed.
You get triple.
No, you dream about it.
Oh my god.
But like
Bukkake.
some of the chicks that have come, once they get here, like it's super comfortable.
Yeah,
man.
No,
everyone's
100%.
like, oh, dude, I'm glad I came.
Yeah.
I get that. You got to have a girl here though, because we had his girlfriend there, and then another girl just to kind of like
Make it easy, so it's
Yeah.
not just dudes.
Make them more comfortable.
just be like put
We
this
have Jorge.
blindfold on.
We have Jorge. He's kind
Yeah.
of like a girl.
Yeah.
Just
Damn, Jorge.
so yeah, so I think I'm gonna do one a
I was
month,
going off what you said.
an episode a month. Yeah.
Good for you, dude. Keep it
Fuck
going.
yeah.
We're,
Fuck yeah.
we're,
Spidey?
we're rooting for you, dude.
Hell yeah. Spidey, what you got, Bubba?
You can find me on, like I said, all social media platforms, Mr. Liracarrillo or Liracarrillo. You wanna?
Atta boy, get it in there.
But yeah, just I mean, the dating show. But I'll announce it here. I haven't told anybody yet. We're gonna have our next talent show.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
April 5th
April
at
5th.
Rafa Studios.
Hell yeah.
Can we
Rafa
can we
Productions.
come?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Royals in the
100%.
studio, April 5th. Come
Oh,
on.
But
I wanna
you guys
go.
got to bring a talent though. You guys
Jorge,
can.
what do you got?
Adam just pulled down. his
I'm
pants.
coming.
Yeah, we got a dick.
You guys just have shake weights. You're like, I can do this for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Can we all use Adam's fucking
I'm just gonna wear.
What?
talent? Can we use his talent?
What, his wiener?
Hey, do you guys ever seen those Clone a Willy like dildo
got one.
makers? You got
He
one?
just hasn't
You got to
used
do
it.
one.
He hasn't used it. Can I bring
No
it in
way.
and just put it on the table?
I don't think they make
Oh my
extra large.
God.
He's like,
He's like, I could use this to fight crime.
Can I just, I'm gonna come in with just disguise, but everything out. Like you want to tell it's me.
You show
You
up
should.
as fucking Black Adam.
oh damn.
Good
But yeah,
shit.
you guys should definitely come to
Yeah,
the
Oh,
talent
yeah,
show.
dude, I want to come for sure. I
Yeah.
really appreciate like you guys coming
100%.
on. And,
No,
and
100%.
we'd like to
Yeah.
show love and network with more of you guys up here. Like we're all
Appreciate
about
it.
promoting and good stuff, so you won't have to worry about us
Shit talking you.
gatekeeping, shit
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
like,
appreciate it.
like you know what I mean. We're here to fucking
We're cool,
show
bro.
love.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I
Just so you know.
No, I get you because I also like. I mean, I agreed right away just because like the way the way it was approached, it was great. And then I do always vet whatever I do, so I did my homework. You know what I mean? I watched almost all your guys' episodes.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
just
man.
just
We
to kind of
appreciate
like just to get the feeling. I was like, oh, we're gonna fucking.
He's like they're dirty
He's like, these
fucks.
guys are
Yeah.
cochinos.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Cochinos.
I'm gonna fit in perfect.
Hell yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
did. We vibed. We talked. He's like,
It's
dude, I
great.
can't wait to get on. And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna bring this dude. And then I'm like, I started thinking about it. And I'm like, well, we could hit him up with Jorge. And then I went to Joe. I'm like, hey, let's get another mic and fucking put this together.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that big. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's something that like obviously you guys didn't have to do. But
No,
it was cool.
we're you help push us to the we evolving together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take off the mask.
And
No, what are you doing?
Take it off.
And
I wanna
that's
see.
just
Again, threesomes. That's how he is. That's how he is in orgies. Take it. Excuse me, no clothes. Excuse me.
Why do you give me such a bitch
Hey,
voice?
hey, Joe's like,
Irritate me, dude.
hey, Joe's like tapping on a soldier.
Why can't it be like, hey?
Because you don't have a
Get
voice
down.
like that.
I have a deep voice.
Joe, you do not have a deep. You don't have a deep voice, Joe.
He's always
It's
clenching
pretty
his ass.
Joe, when you get mad,
It's
you're like,
pretty
boo.
He's
Like
a-
you have a high pitched.
Oh, what the
Voice.
fuck that was.
He's got his ass clenched all the whole time, so he has no backdoor entrance. That's his only
loose back
gatekeep.
there. That's-
Joe.
but no, like you guys help petition, like not petition, but like push us to evolve a little.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. One thing I do want to say too, and I want to start getting more people involved. It's not going to happen for a while now, but me and Spidey around like right after Thanksgiving time, we do like go out and feed like homeless people like around like the area too.
Let
So
us
if you
know.
guys-
We'll get involved.
yeah, for
Tell him
sure.
your plan that one time, real quick.
We were gonna hand out joints to everyone.
That's
Oh.
fine too.
So
we're yeah. we
Package
mean,
them
there's a
in.
lot of-
They're like right in there.
Yeah,
the
that's
cheese sandwich.
We could
They bite into it. What the fuck is this?
Hey, we could evolve that and like do bum fights for food and joints. That'd be crazy.
I like it. I like it.
We'll do that at TG.
In the parking lot.
Jake would love it. He loves those bums over there.
Yeah, that's just fucking.
He's
amazing.
like a purge guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I feel like he'd have
Sure.
a.
I'd hope I'm on his side.
He'd have a mask and everything on. Jake.
No,
would
he
do
don't
that.
need a mask. He'd be smiling at the door. You know his smile?
He'd wear
Anyway.
a suit.
For
He'd wear a
sure.
suit
With a
and
gym
mask.
shirt. With a
Yeah,
gym
yeah,
shirt.
underneath it.
Yeah, the gym
Hey,
shirt. You know
Cat,
who you are, Jake.
and his girl would be right next to him with the dress and everything ready. Like you
Yeah,
can totally
to-
see them
to chop
purged
'em
out.
up. To chop 'em up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you guys
this
again.
is guys again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
appreciate
Thank you
for
guys.
coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For sure.
Boys, I had a good time.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the World Talk Podcast. Smoke, lift, and live. Buenos noches.
Good night.
Good night.
Later.